Eh, online.
And here we go. Uh, I think that everything should be fine now for us to start the stream. And the next Mortal Kombat 11 online tournament hosted by Fighting Games Community Bulgaria. So, we actually have pretty exciting matches today because we have two guests from Romania this time. Last time we had five, but still, that's very nice. I never saw them play, so it will be interesting. We have 10 competitors who joined the tournament this time, and I'll try to stream as many games as possible. What's new? For now, you'll see only my beautiful mug because we had some problems with showing the cameras of the other commentators. This time, they're very well known in the fighting games community in Bulgaria. Sir Hits a lot. Say hi, man.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
And Black Voter also will be our other commentator, which will provide you some very professional commentating, as you already know. So say hi, man.
Oh, thank you very much. This was an amazing introduction. Glad to be here as always.
Yeah, I'm glad also. Thank you, guys. So we'll start with first round here. I believe you can see it. I'll try to maximize it a little bit more, so it would be better for the viewers. I'll invite Gambot Masket, which is one of the two Romanian players here, versus VS Fighting God 18, which is a Bulgarian player, which I never saw play also, so this will be very interesting. I'll be inviting the players and the commentators can take it from here.
I'm always very interested whenever there are new players around, of course, because I've been quite surprised by the Bulgarian scene in terms of guys that I've never heard before and doing pretty well actually. Because one of the new guys today, Zvestata, is actually pretty good. I'm definitely expecting a good showing of him. And as for the previous tournament as well, we had Crazy Weedman, a guy that I've never heard before, and the guy did really well. He defeated one of the best players around here. He placed third in his first tournament ever. So my expectations are quite high for this tournament as well, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I can say absolutely the same. What I'm noticing here is a pattern over all of the tournaments that we're hosting. We're getting more new and new people, and every single time we're seeing some crazy matches. So the best part of not knowing the players that you're hosting in the moment is because you never know what mains are you going to see. You never know what types of gameplay you're going to see. We've saw a lot of unorthodox picks from our fellow Romanians. So I'm just curious to see. At the moment, we are seeing good old Cabal versus good old Cetrion. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. Of course, let's not forget Cetrion with her, well, let's face it, top S tier energy. But since the last patch, I'm noticing more and more Cabals.
Yeah, for sure. Cabal is definitely a different beast all around because he always was a solid character. You know, the folks around him being safe all the time were always strong. But now he has so much more tools, opportunities, big damage, and pretty much he bypassed neutral.
Yes, and as well as the jump dash as Jackie has. So we're starting with the first match of the tournament. Uh, we're seeing the typical variation used from Centurion. She's going to use the earthquake and most probably the winds. to apply pressure and of course to have all of the frame advantage. I'm not sure I agree
Yeah.
with the use of the end of the string. Yes, it's an overhead, but it's quite unsafe, and it can get punished quite easily.
Yeah, he's been going for it quite often, and we see it once again, but unfortunately, no punish coming for VS fighting, unfortunately.
VS
Definitely
Fighting
missing point.
trying to stagger most of the strings at the moment. I think that let's say it's the first match and the players are just feeling out everything. How is everyone playing? But yeah, in the future, I think that Gombot should ease off on the overhead ender on the string, and he will be just fine.
Okay, the good 2-3 into the hook as well. This is probably his most damaging starter. It scales very little and it's able to connect even from the max range jump too. Oh, interesting down two as the reversal.
Yeah, decided
Probably
not to keep with the
expecting
combo.
a breakaway. The down one is simply taking his turn back and then trying to check him with the back one. Okay. So something that I'm noticing is quite a lot of missed opportunities in terms of hit confirms, but as I said, it's just we're still filling each other out. It's just the first match of the tournament. Everything is just starting out. So yeah, we're
Yeah,
expecting to see some adjustments.
absolutely, I agree. And another thing I'm noticing at the moment is Gombot is quite kind of using the opportunity to stagger most of Cabal's strings because we all know that most of Cabal's strings are actually either safe on block or plus on block. So he has the option. And the thing I noticed from VS Fighting God is sometimes he's not respecting the staggers, and that's why he's getting clipped. And let's not forget that with the new variations, if you get clipped by Cabal, you are going to eat at least 38% damage, let alone the corner kidney potential as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah, definitely. He's a
yeah,
lot scarier than he used to be.
absolutely. And yeah, we need to see more neutral game from BVS Fighting Gods and just utilize the potential that. Just speaking of which, yeah, the aggressive dash coming from Mascot, and he's continuing to just try and stagger. See what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Stagger in
He
a way and
immediately
just
challenged even with the jump kick as well. Like he saw a stagger and then immediately went for the jump kick. So that was
absolute.
pretty ballsy. And I'm not sure about spending that KB, but
Yeah,
just he wanted to make sure that he's going to get around.
I don't agree with
So
KB because he was gonna get the ground anyways. But here we go again with the overhead ender. I mean, yes, he hit. Oh wow, wow,
that
that
was very
was
unorthodox actually. I've never seen this trip card before just because it's so slow.
yeah, what I'm noticing at the moment is VS Fighting God is not using much of Citrion's down back one. I'm referring to the wall because he was going to have a lot more plus frames while ending the combo when he managed to clip with
Yeah, and the wall
the
itself
vines.
is also incredibly fast on hits. So whenever he anti-airs on accident, he's going to be able to get a full combo actually. So this is
Yes,
something extremely important in this matchup. But he manages to get around anyway.
manages to get around anyway. Yeah,
Okay, the teleport into the corner, interesting decision. But then immediately teleports out, doesn't go for a full combo and still just commits to the whole string. Very. I wish he went for those hit confirms a little more because I mean, truth be told, he's still doing well. So I
yes,
guess whatever works for him.
yeah,
But he
and
misses the
mispunished
punish
opportunity
again,
right here.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Goes for the full shrink again, and then okay, goes for the grab just to make sure that he gets something. Something else as well, that Cabal can just pretty much option select his jumpings all the time. So he can always get the Nomad Dash. I wish he goes for it a little bit more, but he seems to be mixing up the jumpings into the dash pretty well so far. Goes to the overcut and then staggers into the back too.
but
Yeah,
gets
the
clipped
armor
by the
on.
feather. Yeah, I figured. I mean, he had the bar, he had the opportunity, and manages to keep the armor from the fatal blow. So that's going to be 1-1.
Pretty
Uh,
pretty bold decisions coming from both players in terms of choices in neutral overall.
The Cetrion is not the standard Cetrion player that you see on tournaments or even online actually.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Which
playing her.
I think makes Gambot a little bit unsure what to do. But let's see if he'll be able to recover from this.
Yeah, both players are actually trying to play more unorthodox against each other because they are not aware of their own skills in the, let's say, the player matchup, so to speak. So as previously said, it's kind of a fill-in situation, but we see them get more adapted to each other, and we saw Gambot not using as much staggers, and we saw a lot more offense coming from Cetrion. But again, mentioned, I'm not okay with spending the overhead ender on the string because it's quite punishable. Although there were a couple of missed punished opportunities, but let's see how the things are going to go in the third match.
There's also a thing about your opponent though, because if you have a string that has a mix up in it and the reward on hit is decent, gets you the ulti, gets you the damage. If your opponent is not punishing you for going for it, I'm not entirely against doing it.
I mean, yeah, if it's not broken, why fix it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Just making the most out of the situation.
Yep, so we're going with almost 40% at the start of the match coming from Godbot, and we see quite a lot more offense starting in this round, staggering more, using his offense, being aggressive towards the corner. So yeah, this is a completely different setting over here. Misses the air grab, but continues with the staggers, and
He
that's going
even
to
gets
be
the
a
forward.
decisive first round. And that's actually a match point for Mascot.
Okay, goes for the full trinket again, then goes into the fastest wall that she has. It's a 9 frame wall actually, a pretty decent normal that gets overlooked pretty quickly since she has so many good tools to talk about. Okay, the tornado, but whiffs unfortunately. The stagger, oh nice, he confirmed this time around.
Yes, hit confirms with a Nomad Dash and continues with the combo. Uses the second Nomad Dash. I believe that was more of a missed. Oh, gets him again. You see, using the vines is kind of an anti-air situation over here because this is the second time that he was clipped by the vines. And I was going to say that. Oh, and gets him with a
Oh,
raw wake up fatal blow. And let's not forget that Citrian has a big chance to get everything around, especially with a lot more distance because of the zoning potential that this character has, and the teleport is just
but
notice.
Fatal Blow is, oh no,
No,
this
no, was not able to
definitely not
get
what you want
in,
to do.
but was
Oh
not
my god,
able to
this is
finish it with combo. It gets him with the down one.
okay. So these matches seem to be kind of. I'm liking that Gambit goes for the hit confirms more. Earlier in the games, he was kind of staggering to the point where he himself missed the when the staggers were hitting, so he missed quite a lot of hit confirms. But
Hmm.
now we're starting to see quite a bit more of them, which is nice because he gets the damage, gets the LP, all that. Unfortunately, though, from I want to see more anti-airs from VS fighting because he's getting hit constantly while he's jumping at him, and I can see him pressing standing too. So I can only assume that he thinks that it's an overhead, that it's an anti-air. Unfortunately, though, it's not as strong as his standing one because Cedric is one of the best standing one anti-airs in the games. He has such a ginormous hitbox.
Exactly, and also I wanted to see more of the usage of the down back one, the wall from Setron, also we haven't seen. I didn't notice if he has it equipped or not, but we haven't seen a single use of the tornado, which is basically what made Citrian so high on the tier list at the moment because of the plus frames. So I think that VS Fighting God, what he needs at the moment is just to calm a bit down, just reassess the situations, and just continue to play. Use more zoning when he has to. Use more offense when he has to, and I think he's going to be a good spot.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had some of the players thought that it's best of three, but it's actually best of 5 games. So
Yeah.
we're sorry for
So
the tiny little bit of delay that has happened here, but
The
Players should be
players will be
back in the
joining. Yeah, the
lobby.
players will be joining the lobby right again. So they will need to finish one more match or maybe more, depending on the outcome. But yeah, just to make it clear for all of the players and the viewers as well, since we're having around 10 combatants, the whole tournament is going to be best of 5. Yeah, it was a bit of a miscommunication, but it's all right.
Yeah, I
So
think
we'll
things like that
be
happen.
yeah, absolutely. We'll continue on. So yeah, I'm excited to see if both players are actually going to readjust on the matchup. Speaking of the bracket and the matches, we had our previous match, which was actually done off stream, which was between Vanessa D and Itzo1948, which was 3-0 for Vanessa D, and she will be moving on to play in round two against Zvezdata.
And that's definitely a match that I personally am really looking forward to because Zlata as a player is very patient, likes to play it slow, and she also has kind of the same playstyle because that's what I've taught her. So I
Yeah.
honestly can't wait to see what's going to happen. I'm extremely hyped for that match. But no, nonetheless, we're seeing some very interesting picks for. Oh, actually, no, I thought I saw Rambo, but it's
No,
Citrian.
it's way or Mr. Cabal. And yeah, I've heard from other people that Zvezda used to play Aaron Black. So yeah, I'm excited to see what type of Aaron Black he's going to bring to the table. But we're going to game number 4, I believe, between Gambit and VS Fighting God. Let's see what is going to happen. Again, quite a lot of a usage of the overhead in there. I'm not sure I agree with that. And he gets punished by 38% for that.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely not an amount to be just tickled by. Okay, the bottom
exactly.
fighter once again. Nice challenge with the 1-1 this time around, though. We're seeing some more offense coming from VS Fighting. Oh, the down two men got shimmy hard. Teleporting to the grab, okay.
And hits him with the raw tornado at the moment. Manages to clip him with the standing, not standing, but sorry, but the jumping one at the moment. But yeah, just do not give misses the normal dash in the end of the combo, so it was not able to finish it, but gets him with a hair dash into the
Jump two.
jump into yeah. I mean, don't give Cabal the opportunity to just continue with his pressure because he has the range, he has the damage, he has the opportunity to do so. He gets clipped by the end of the string again with the overhead, and again, mm, quite a lot of missed opportunities in terms of combos and damage. And we are all aware that Citrian is not the most combo heavy character in the game, but everything that she does in terms of combos is very easily confirmable, hit confirmable. It's very easy to maneuver, and most importantly is it's unbreakable and gives you plus frames, which you can continue your onslaught.
Okay, he manages to get the hit and he has him in the corner as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't go for Ender. Something that I've seen quite common with Gambit so far is that his combo choices are not exactly the best out there. And it may come back to bite him.
Yeah, and the standard 3 used for the anti-air at the moment.
Okay, to that one man. So it hit and instantly confirms to the grab, so he can get him in the corner. The back one checks as well, as always. Doesn't go into the nomad dash, just looking for the hit confirm. Good stuff. Okay, the O is coming in strong right now. I'm not sure if he's listening to stream or he just thought of it more.
Yeah, both of the
Okay, he
players
wins.
actually.
Unfortunately, misses the whip punish. Gets clipped by the wall though.
We're
Oh
seeing
no.
a bit of a more fencing type match at the moment. I mean, more both of the players actually in tune with each other. A
Oh,
couple of
very.
missed opportunities. Oh my god.
Again, what I mentioned is that his combo choices really come back to bite him.
Yeah,
The thing about Cabal is that whenever you want to go for the hook, you just want to make sure that they are airborne, meaning that you need to go for the 2-3 instead of the standing kicks. Unfortunately, though, misses another punish, but
but
and I'll still able to get
manages to
around.
get him with a normal dash into a brutality. First brutality for our tournament. GG's.
Okay, that was a good one. So, let me check if you can see the bracket well. Gambit Mascot 1-3-1 was VS Fighting God. And we'll be moving on to round 2, where he will face Black Volter. But first we will stream VN Bob OC, which is the our second player from Romania, versus Vagabond. I will go on and host the game right now. So what do you guys think about the game that we just watched? It was quite unorthodox.
For me
I don't.
personally, both players had good ideas. You could definitely see their intentions in terms of where to stay on the screen. But the thing with both of them is that they made some decisions that really could have been optimized, in my opinion. But overall, the thing about it is that they had great ideas and just a bit more time to polish things out and probably get the hit confirms down and trying to stay a little bit more safe is going to get them a long way.
Yeah, I can agree on that. Secondly, I think that well, actually, the nerves of just playing in a tournament might get to you, so you can be doing quite well when you're labbing or when you're going online. But when you go to a tournament and you're playing, you know you're being watched. I mean, the nerves can get to you, but yeah, I can agree. Some missed hit confirms, some missed opportunities, and also just both players should utilize their characters a bit more, and everything's going to be all right for the second matches. So we're going to have VS Fighting God moving to the losers brackets alongside with Itsu1948, and yeah, next match should be VM Bopo C versus Vagabond, our good friend George. Volter, you are friends with George, so can you give us more information about what he's playing, what he's doing, what type of player he is, what type of playstyle he has?
So he's a very interesting one
Yeah.
because he does try to play a bit slow most of the time. But as with pretty much everyone else, whenever you get in a tournament or in a serious fight, the nerves can really get the best of you. But in general, he has been getting a lot better lately. And I really like the way that he has been playing, honestly. He has been getting on better and better. He has a new character as well, which I'm very interested to see if he's going to pick it or not. But he's
And sharing
traditionally
some.
right now Garrus main currently.
Hmm, interesting. We haven't seen much Garruses on our tournaments. If you think about it.
Yeah, and I'm honestly quite surprised because Ninja Mine, for example, has a Garrus that's pretty solid. Um,
Yeah, but he decided to play Johnny last time, as far as I remember. Johnny
I'm
and Joker,
I'm quite
right?
disappointed. Sorry to interrupt here, but I'm quite disappointed of our good friend Bigot, who I think has the potential to have a very good Geras. And yeah, it would have been awesome to see him, but maybe next time.
yeah, he's definitely one of our best players around here, and I also miss him a lot. But hopefully he's going to make it in the next one.
Yeah, we miss you, Bigot.
Yeah. Global pandemic use messed things for all of us. The community didn't have the chance to continue with the meetups and everything and with the offline tournaments, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay, so we are almost ready for our next match, which is again VN Bob under slash OC versus Vagabond.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what type of character VN Bop is going to pick up. This is the first time I'm seeing it, and looks like we're going to get a Johnny Cage versus, yes, the same as you mentioned it, Big Boy Garrus over here. Judging by Vagabonds, he is thinking about going more of a zoning variation or a rushdown variation. I think he picked the one with the shifting sands, if I'm not mistaken. While in
Yes.
terms of Johnny Cage, typical rising star with the glasses and the pistol variation, so we have a combination between showstopper and the third variation. What was the name of the third variation? I forgot. So we're going
I,
with
I can
match
I
two.
can also remember, but it really doesn't matter as much just because. Oh no! Unfortunate whiff on the
Oh,
Santa. Though. The
yes.
thing about this matchup is that nice anti-air.
Nice in here. We're going from Bob.
Quite
Oh wow,
fair,
nice
actually.
aggressive play as well from Bob on Johnny Cage. But hey,
Misses the punish though on the Sand Trap. This is minus 19. Okay, nice trip guard though. Unfortunately, doesn't get the full combo. What's going to be for breakfast though? Goes for the back three. Wants the safest of possible. Instant jump through into the standing tree. Unfortunately, missed another combo, but things are looking well so far. Okay, gets Jockey. The down for Michi just to stay safe as possible. The forward switcher, again, safety is the key here. The post frame is. Oh, he tries to challenge his frames with the jump in. Interesting.
manages to get him with the NJP, but did not finish the combo with the 4-4-2. 4-4-3, I'm sorry. And first round goes to VM Bob. Wow, quite a bit of a shift on the
Yeah,
gameplay here.
the fireballs being able to completely jail on Garrus is definitely a big thing in this matchup because he tries to fish for the whiff punish, the cheek whiff punish if he
And
goes
the
for
shimmy,
the
yeah.
poke. But thankfully though, Vagabond was ready and just instantly went for the fastest mid kick off.
Yeah,
Oh,
manages to
nice
fish.
buffer! Unfortunately, I don't know how, but this didn't confirm. This didn't hit at all.
Uh, yeah, I saw it didn't confirm. I'm not sure if he wasn't able to amplify, but gets him with a down 2 crushing blow, and this might kill if he continues on, but it was going to be for breakfast. Yeah, typical cross up into a combo, and first match goes to VM Bob. Yeah, kind of a unfortunate situation here for Vagabond on the mist. Uh, I forgot the name of the skill, the time stop skill.
Yeah,
But yeah, unfortunate situation for the match. But yeah, both players seem to be prepared for the matchup. But VM Bop is going on the offensive at the moment, and Vagabond is having a bit of an issue.
yeah, I would really like to see a bit more anti-airs coming from him because unfortunately he was looking for the ground, which it's definitely where Geras has more advantage because of the sand trap, downforce. But and that's the character that I was talking about earlier. His Melina
Melina,
has his Melina was questionable at first, but credit where credit is due. He's pretty good with her right now. I actually think that it's one of his best characters. So I think that it's possible for him to do it. I don't think the Johnny matchup is bad for her at all. And her zoning and buttons can be pretty decent in this matchup, despite her being an overall bad character.
yeah, and let's not forget that Johnny struggles against female hitboxes in this game for some of his skills, even after the buff. But yeah, the size that Melina has on this game are quite well for zoning because of the mid and the low type of projectiles. So yeah, I'm just curious to see what Vagabond is going to go on here. Quite quite
The
interesting
anti-air
use
with
of the
the
roll.
roll. This is the nice whiff punish with the forward four. Looking pretty good. The down one unfortunately wasn't able to jail in time with the standing one. Good challenge
Yeah,
coming from Hibop. Okay, the down four fits in. Yeah, of course, jail to the back three. The minute coming in
Jails to
strong
the
as
back three.
always.
Yeah, continues with the onslaught towards the corner. I
The
mean,
down three
Johnny
hits
has.
unfortunately doesn't go for the jail and goes for the fourth one a little bit too slow. The V-bomb unfortunately misses the punish but gets the standing one at least. He's going to find himself in the corner now though. Going to spend the meter on this or not? Okay. Fishing for the size or the down three neutral. Okay, this is what is he going to challenge? Challenge it with a high. Pretty interesting decision. Again, coming with the jump-ins. Nice. Oh, unfortunately doesn't commit to the roll. This is definitely still doable though. He has 10 seconds to work with. The stagger, the down four,
Oh
and
no,
yeah.
that was not a good idea of a fatal blow here, and Johnny is going to get it because he was out of the final breath. Yeah, I'm seeing that Melina. I mean, in terms of this matchup at the moment, seems to be a more comfortable pick for Vagabond. Then nice conversion into the two dashes and standing ones. But yeah, he feels a bit more comfortable with Melina at the moment. Apart from Geras, was not able
All right.
to full punish the roll, but yeah, continues on with the pressure in the corner.
Okay, nice grab. Unfortunately, though, Milena is not boost enough to get anything meaningful here, so he just has to wait. Unfortunately, he dashes in, and yeah, Vibobo just completely ready, got his burn, got the combo, even got the interactable to get a little bit of extra damage in there.
Yeah, but manages to after the interactable was not able to continue with the combo, but even so decides to actually finish the string. I haven't seen the end of the string for quite a bit of time, but it was just enough to clip, and Vagabond was actually not expecting it, which ended up closing the second round. So we're going on a 2-0 for VM Bob right here with his Johnny.
Yeah, the string at the end was definitely a bit risky because it's minus 17 at the end of the day, so he could have gotten punished, but he definitely got the right read. He always just staggered the string by itself or went into the fireballs. So going for the whole thing was definitely not something that was a complete risk and wasn't thought about, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, and what
People's,
I'm
people's
yeah.
journey seemed pretty prepared, honestly.
That is correct. And what I'm seeing from Vagabond, our good old friend George, is that yes, you mentioned that he's kind of a defensive player. He likes to wait a lot. He likes to assess the situation. But I think that he needs to be a bit more offensive towards VN's Johnny, because otherwise, I mean, if you give the opportunity to Johnny Cage to be safe on you, he's going to continue with the pressure.
Yeah, something else that really also happened quite a lot in the last match as well is that he didn't answer as much as I would like him to, because he gets the jump kills quite often like that, which, yeah, it's something that's definitely going to work on this matchup, because Milena has a great gun too, and she's even able to get a full combo out of it no matter where it hits from. That nice bait on the whiff.
Bait
That
on
was
the
really sweet.
yeah. To the shimmy on the back three, but didn't manage to convert out of it.
Misses the jump kill, unfortunately, though. Gets the plus frames. Okay, challenges the jump kicks. Okay, then two back on one stagger, down 3 hits, and he immediately jails in forward for way faster than the last round. 9 10 with the roll, that was so clean. This is honestly not easy at all in this game.
Not
It
easy at all. He
definitely.
manages to convert after the uppercut, because it's just reminded, if you hit the uppercut on the higher part, you will be able to convert.
Oh
And
no.
gets him with the down two crushing blow, but baits the breakaway here. What's going to be for breakfast? A grab, and like you said, this is still doable. But both players and manages to clip him.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately manages to clip him with a projectile. Right, it was Vagabond was dashing, was not able to block it. Tries to do the roll anti-air again, but missed it this time because it was a bit early. So yeah,
Punish.
manages
Oh
to get him
no.
with the yeah
He
backdash shimmy.
almost got it. He definitely should have just buffered the forward one into the row by itself, which could have been like probably the best option. Nice challenge on the down 3 stagger immediately coming from Vivo. The game. Oh my god,
Oh
the crouch
wow!
down wake up as well. Doesn't go for the command grab though. This could have been a good call out for the breakaway. Paul just hitting and hitting. Oh, the fireballs actually jail on Milena, which is something I'm quite surprised by. The neutral jumps to the forward one stagger, gives him the corner. What's going to be now? Okay, interesting. He gets clipped.
He gets clipped by the fire. Manages to continue pressure with a side.
Oh, going for 10. Nicely
What a
finished
roll
this
for
time around,
punish.
but doesn't commit. Oh my god, no. Should have
Yes.
spent the bar. Definitely should have spent the bar.
Should have spent the bar, because that was going to be game, because VN Bob did not have any bar to break. Now he has. Now he has, and
Oh no.
manages to clip him with the yeah, and this is game over. Manages to clip him with the down three. I'm sorry, back three into the fatal blow, and that's game. Quite unfortunate situation for Vagabond here. A couple of missed opportunities that, unfortunately, in this case, cost him the match.
Yeah, it was pretty close despite the score showing otherwise. It was a good showing for both of them, but Europe was just way more prepared, and his offense was definitely at the right place all the time because he always came on top. His staggers were good. He always knew when to jump as well. He always just baited a stagger into a fireball and then always went for the jump in. And
Hmm.
unfortunately, he just wasn't ready. The answers weren't there, and he made the most out of it. We both
Yeah,
going forward.
unfortunately, GG's. Unfortunately, I mean, not unfortunately GG's, but unfortunately for Vagabond and GG's to both players, and especially VM Bob at the moment, who goes in for round 3. And unfortunately, Vagabond is going to move to losers brackets, where he is going to face off Ito 1948
And
and continue on.
they will start in a minute off stream. Meanwhile, we'll continue with God Lulu versus DSC Error. Uh,
Oh, awesome.
This
Zvezdata,
is a match.
Zvezdata, however, I cannot reach him. So, Zvezdata, if you can hear me, please join the Discord channel so you can play your game after that. Or unfortunately, you have to be disqualified if not, if you don't show
And
up,
yeah,
which is
quite
normally.
unfortunate.
So
Uh,
I'll invite the next players right away. We'll start in a bit.
we have GSC Error and God Lulu. So what can we say here? DSC Error, one of the best Bulgarian players and European players. The face of Johnny Cage in Bulgaria. Recently playing with how to say, more of the heavy hitting characters like Shao Kahn and like Spawn, but yeah, one of the OGs in the scene. And at the same time, God Lulu with his, I mean, he's a looking specialist. He always been a looking specialist. He's going to continue to be a looking specialist. What we know about him is that he is the most aggressive looking you will ever see.
Yeah.
He always states that, oh no, I'm trying to play a little bit less aggressive and everything. No, he's not. Don't listen to him. He's the most aggressive looking player. Had one of the most hyped matches with one of our Romanian friends on the previous tournament, Zack Fair, with an
Shout out.
impressive brutality finish in the. No, it was actually against Meko. I'm sorry,
Yeah, it was
but
against Neko
yeah,
the ultimate comeback.
I expect this to be a pretty pretty hype match and a pretty
Emotional.
fast-paced match
And emotional.
and emotional. Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's definitely a man that believes in his reads. But they are working quite often, so we love to see it.
the players are already in the lobby, so here we go. One more time, I wanna call out for Zvezdata because after this match we'll actually play Black Voter versus Gombot Muscat. If Zvezdata doesn't show up, I'll give him some more time because he might have got the time wrong or something like that. But eventually, if it comes to that, we'll have to disqualify him.
Yeah, I've also messaged him, and I told him about the tournament and the time yesterday. So I believe he should be on. He was quite excited to participate. So
Yeah, indeed, which is I hope always well. It's not.
we are getting into this game, however. Definitely going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Error coming here with the Koto. Okay, the forward four to kick his off, getting good spacing. The safety on the ground discus, definitely something that makes Koto a hell of a lot more scarier. Down 4 coming from Kasi, unfortunately doesn't go for anything to jail after it. Knife enter with the standing 1, pretty clean stuff. Tries to meet him with a grab afterwards. The nice with punish coming from Error, doesn't go for a full combo unfortunately.
Yeah,
Okay,
Korokan has the option to do the shimmy into the. Oh, manages the reversal into the command grab to uses the reversal in terms of the buff for Liu Kang, goes for the command grab again and going to choose the corner. Yeah, Korokan with this command grab is just scary as hell. Considering the fact that every single time he does a command grab, he gets a damage buff and a damage buff and a damage buff, and now when he can choose the position where he lands, oh wow!
So clean actually, that was incredible. Okay, the forward one to stagger. Something that's really dangerous about Goto is that every single time he just hits you with a poke, he can just go into a
You
command
just see
grab.
the two-wave dashes into the command grab. I mean, he is relentless with all of the command grabs at the moment.
Yeah, he's
And God looking just does not know how to react. He tried to jump, but no, you never jump on Big Daddy Koto.
Okay, that was a pretty good neutral jump after all. Arrow still manages to kind of keep him in that corner side, you know, we're still pretty close to the corner, so he can never be safe, just like that. Okay, so the thing about his Koto is that he has been looking for a lot of whiff punishes and just trying to get him to block a lot, and whenever he gets a poke, he just constantly hooks him again into the corner. So the thing about Krasi is now that he just has to play a little bit slower and just start to look for more whiff punishes whenever Error is trying to go for the forward twos when he's in the corner.
Yeah, for the viewers, Krasi means good looking. It's just his name. Yeah, something that I also noticed in the playstyle of Error today is that I don't know if you managed to see, but in the end of the round, he was trying to use the shield, the throw shield, the projectile that Korokan has, but right at the end, what he was supposed to throw it, he managed to amplify it just to mess up with God Liu Kang's momentum. So that is something that differentiates a good player from a great player. I mean, just to know your surroundings, just to know your matchup, and both players are actually quite well prepared for both of the matchups. But at the moment, God Liu Kang is having quite a lot of trouble with the command grabs.
We are kicking game number 2 though. Okay, going for the taper option on the end of the combo, just in case God Blue goes for the breakaway. Okay,
Yeah.
gets Joaquin, and the book this time around goes after the second string, which is the safest option, and Error tries to challenge him again, but this time God Blue was just prepared, getting the KV early. Okay,
Yeah.
the back to 2 into the book as well. This is actually kind of fake, but okay, manages to take the second fireball, which is the punish unfortunately, gets the post frames to the forward 2. Nice punish on the fireball by itself that you rarely see this getting checked actually. Just a command grab, but doesn't get punished for it, thankfully. They still jump
Yeah.
one, probably an input error. Okay, gets the setup for the unblockable. Tried to
But
hit him with the forward
gets
too,
clipped.
but unfortunately, yeah, he was
Unfortunately,
kind of
gets
slow on
clipped.
that.
Yeah, we saw a little bit shift of a momentum here by God Looking. This is what I meant earlier because yeah, when he gets offensive, he gets offensive.
Okay, almost got the jump one. The nice check with down 3, staggering to the back. There's just the man is looking for weak finishes, and they always come.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, guess Yoki was going to be. Just the forward to buy himself again, going with the safety. Don't doing anything bold, just trying to poke him, just feel him out. Whenever you get a hit, always confirm. Gets the reset with the unblockable into the command grab. Oh, this is so
Oh my god,
disgusting.
this is so relentless.
Okay, the stagger yet again, he manages to hit confirm the one hit. Okay, I see you.
I see you. Yeah, I see you. a bit of a shift as well for Mirror. So yeah, we're going to a game number 3, round number 3. I'm sorry.
Again with the reversal on the buff on the third hit. Okay, the instant jump 3 as a Michi. The down 3
Yeah.
hits jails into the standing one. Oh, gets the KB.
He was
Oh,
not able to
unfortunately
finish
wins
it.
though.
Yeah, with the jump with the flying kick. Oh my
Oh my
god,
god,
just
no,
just
it was
barely
so
misses the KB with the
yeah.
shield, but manages to continue. Yeah, gets
Nice
the
wow.
roll with the unblockable.
Okay, challenges him with the forward one and then goes
And that's game.
yet again the command grab from Michi. Yeah. Crossy definitely had things rolling at some point, but unfortunately just really the safety and the incredible buttons of Koto just really got the best. And of course
Yes.
Error just using them to the best of their ability.
Yes, we got a 2-0-4 error right now. I mean, this Korokan is something. Like I said earlier, he's recently gravitating towards the big fellas of the roster, of the MK roster, the Khans, the beefy boys. But hey, I mean, Korokan had his fair share of buffs and nerfs and everything. I mean, right now Korokan is in a pretty good spot in my opinion, and especially in the hands of players such as Error, he can be well, quite of a nuisance at the moment. He is fishing for every single whiff punish. He is committing to every single shimmy. He is using every single unblockable just for plus frame, so so he can dive in and goes for the command grab. So yeah, I mean, just spot on.
Yeah, that corner combo into the unblockable just so he can get the first flames to go into the command grab was just
Yeah,
disgusting.
exactly. Just spot on.
Okay, nice
Manages to
turn
clip him.
for kicking things off yet again. Unfortunately, he loses the unblockable, but Krasi wasn't ready to get gold blue. Wasn't ready to get the punish on the fine kick. Oh, nice. Anti-air with standing one once again, coming from God blue. Pretty clean with the anti-air so far. Back 3 unfortunately commits to the whole string. Arrow wasn't ready though. Nice check, the 1-2-3 neutral. Just always ready to get the hit confirmed. Goes for the forward 3, which is quite unsafe. Goes for the buff though. Nice punish on the down 2. Okay,
Makes
breaks away.
the
But
breakaway, yeah.
manages to pick him. Doesn't go for a full combo. Probably wants to keep it unbreakable.
I think that he was not ready for him to get clipped, but if he uses the bar, this is most probably going to be enough. Not much, but manages to clip him with the mid projectile. That
Why he didn't keep
has.
him in the corner though? That's probably he probably didn't mean to do that. Because now he has to deal with this neutral.
Exactly.
Because Koto is amazing, honestly. He has pretty good buttons, amazing damage, crazy mind games with the command grabs, but he doesn't deal the best with them.
What I'm noticing at the moment is that Arrow decides not to use the
Oh,
KB.
that was so
pizza.
clean. Goldie was just, oh my god, nice delay! Oh my god,
Nice
that's
delay
so clean.
wake up from God Looking, yes.
Misses the flying kick once again though.
Yeah, this is nerves, man. This is nerves.
Okay, the fireball hits, but he doesn't go for the pressure afterwards. It doesn't push us for him to jail, but I guess he just wants to keep that distance.
I'm not so
don't
sure I agree.
know.
I do
Yeah.
not agree with that crushing blow. He had just enough damage to finish the round, and that crushing blow was just
Oh my
just
god,
wasted.
with punish on the down 4. Error is just coming in here with this amazing footsies, dude. And the thing about Godlu is that we talked about him being this aggressive, all-win type of player, but this match he has been looking way more donor heavy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice hit confirm.
Yeah, spends 2 bars to get close to the KB at the moment. I think he almost has it loaded in the moment and manages to get
Nice
the buff.
punish on the down 1.
Yes, he had it loaded, so we had a hefty 38%, and this
The
can be
anti-jump into
shifted
the
quite
ground once
easily.
again. The backward, oh my god, unfortunately boost, but then gets the... Okay, nice, nice. Okay, we're
Yeah.
going into game 4.
Into game 4. Manages to continue the attack. They traded, but unfortunately for that situation for error is that God Lukenka used just a string that has a lowest startup.
The thing
And yeah.
What I really like about Goldblue is that he mixes up the buffs a lot. Because if you try to notice it, he probably saw that Error was just challenging him with the reversals and the command grabs whenever he goes for the whole string and then buffs. Because when you go for the 3 hits and then buff, you're actually unsafe. You're minus 12. And because it's not humanly possible for you to actually react and punish it, Error just goes for the command grab, which is incredible because you get the Oki, get the most out of that situation. So Goddu just started buffing after the second hit, not after the third hit, which made Aaron challenge him, and he got like 2 whiff punishes out of that, which is doesn't sound like a lot, but 2 whiff punishes mean a combo into an Oki, into a good situation, and things can really get into your favor pretty quickly.
Yeah, and what I'm seeing at the moment is that basically Godlu King has managed to adapt quite easily, quite fast to Era's gameplay with his Koro, but not only he's mixing up things himself.
Yep, definitely. I wish he would punish those forward fours in the beginning of the games more, because Error seems to be going for them every time in the start. But nice with punish coming from the command grab though. Okay, spends the 2 bars. Goes for the back one. Meaty goes for 4 string yet again. Tries to end there, but it was a little bit too slow. The down 1 into the standing 2. The down 3 jails. The post frames back dashing so he can get a whiff punish. But nice jump out from the post frames. Definitely a brave decision coming from Godliu. The forward 2
It's a
staying
breakaway.
again.
And now we're going again.
Grab. Yeah. Okay, the forward 4 Meaty whiffs though. Godblue is able to get the down 1 and jails into the 1-3, gets the OK as well. Okay, the post frames from the jump kick. The forward 4 stagger, and nice challenge coming from Error.
Yeah, if he spends the bar, this is most probably going to be it. Yeah, just a short, yeah, but you cannot do anything about this.
Yeah, not much you can do there.
Not much you can do there. I mean, and he's going to spend the bar to send the sun to him, so either way, it was going to be death. You see what I mean? For the 4th time, he decided not to spend the KB on the shield toss.
You actually can't get the KB if you guys trade. So I believe that's the reason that he didn't get. Okay, nice finish on the forward too. That was so clean. Unfortunately though, the interactable messes up his input. Still manages to get a full combo. Nice. Good
And
things
gets him with
coming
the low
from
project.
Godlu.
Yes, yes, yes. As you mentioned, I believe that he tried to enhance his future skill, and that messed up with the interactive, but still managed to get the low projectile.
I'm
Clips him
really liking the
with
fact
the
that he's looking for the whiff punishes though. Like you never saw him whiff punish him in the first match, but now Goku is just looking for them. Okay,
yeah.
nice. Gets Yoki as well. The both after the second hit. Error doesn't challenge right now. He knows that he just can't do it. Okay, getting the nice okay afterwards. Is he going to meet him with a forward two because it's a complete Mickey? Okay, goes for the disc, safest option as possible. Okay, gets the knockdown, the jump two. This is going to hurt so much. He doesn't even have meter. Drops it unfortunately. Gets the counter hit. Doesn't confirm it to a full combo, but he wants the damage. The back one. That one hit the wake up and the gem
One
onto
into
the
the
command
command
grab.
grab,
This
and
is going
that's
to hurt
game.
so much. Yeah. Barely alive actually.
Yeah, nothing you can do right now. Nothing you can. Oh, manages to. Oh my God, this was going to be hype, but manages to get away from the sun just with a fraction with HP. Tried to finish the round with a fatal blow, but unfortunately, Error was prepared. Error
If
was
he
ready to
was,
block it.
if he was to jail that down four into something, it would have been so scary for Error. Like it was literally so scary for him. But
Yeah, but the
probably
sun is coming back.
the
The
nerves just made him go into the fatal ball roll.
Yeah, and the sun was coming back either way, so he had to do something not to get clipped by the sun.
Okay, so this was actually close. He could have taken the match, the match here, the game actually, not the match, and go into the fifth game. But yeah, unfortunately, the crushing ball didn't happen. So a little bit of news while we are waiting for the next match. So the next match actually will be Black Volter versus Gombat Masket, and I will invite them right now.
Yep,
Meanwhile,
I'll go
Zvezda,
and prepare for the match.
yeah, actually, I will assist with the commentary as much as I can. So the other news is that Zvezdata is actually here now. So the next match he will be playing versus Vanessa D. And off stream we have Itzo playing versus. Give me just a second. Double check versus
It is
Vagabond.
playing versus Vagabond.
Yeah,
Yes.
and God Lulu after his lost versus Error, he will have to play versus VS Fighting God 18. So they can start this match off stream. I will invite the players that are currently in need of a game.
Yeah. Going forward to the Black Volter match, our dear colleague commentator, known for his Frost, known for his Scarlet, but most recently going purely to Frost, has a ridiculous Frost, a ridiculous stoning potential, a ridiculous footsies. I mean, this kid is just lobbing and just wants to know as much as he can about the game. So I'm expecting to have a good match right now.
Well, he is our MK champion, one of the two currently,
Yes.
which were actually dominating the Mortal Kombat and previously Injustice scene for quite some time now. It will be very interesting to see him versus our Romanian player Gambit Masket. So I can see that they're actually in the lobby right now, and we'll start just in a bit. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Black Volter is going to continue with with his frost. But hey, he might surprise with something else. But I'm pretty sure that at least for the first match, he's gonna go with his frost. He's just way too comfortable to let this character go. We have a bit of a communication here in the chat. Someone is telling us it's going to be a Romania semifinal. Someone is saying yeah, my ass. But let's see. I mean, everything is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. But we have only strong players in the tournament, so yeah, even from the loser bracket, the guys that just went there can come up with a surprise. But right now, we are going.
Right now, speaking of a surprise, I am seeing a Cabal
Yeah.
from Black Volter. I am seeing a Cabal from Black Volter. What is this?
What is this? I don't know what is this. I never saw him play Cabal actually. This is a real surprise.
A real surprise, yeah. I mean, he's quite patient, but yeah, I'm sure that he's aware of the matchup and continue on with the staggers and continue on with the pressure, continue on with the defense at the moment. He is prepared for this matchup, as we can see, and I'm pretty surprised I didn't know that he had a Cabal. But yeah, continues on with the staggers and the air projectiles, and at the moment we're seeing a pretty definitive first round for Black Volter over here.
He lapped it. He lapped
With
this character, and I think that he saw something in Gunbot playstyle earlier, and which he thinks it's you have the advantage in the match with Cabal.
exactly. I mean, there's not much that we can say about Cabal as a character, rather than the fact that most of his strings are actually quite. Oh yeah, he has the gas. He has the gas. He uses it as a restun, which is a plus situation right here, and continues on with the pressure. Yeah, Cabal is a character that is not going to give up his turn easily. Uses the bar to keep him in the polar, does a pretty optimal situation into the wrist hand from the gas, and this is going to be chip territory, and yeah, game number 1 goes to Black Volter. He was just
like
aware.
He was
Just
aware,
like that.
Just like that, he was aware and he was confident in his play.
I'm quite surprised. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. I am going to be quite interested to hear what he thinks and what was
What was
this
his
pick overall.
thinking process during this?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
why Cabal? And I'll say why the fuck Cabal because I don't think that we are censored in any way here. So why the fuck Cabal?
Why the fuck about? Yeah. Think I'm noticing in both players' gameplay. I mean, at the moment, Black Volter is going with the typical playstyle, staggering the hits, doing the safe strings and everything. But what I'm seeing right now is, and I'm seeing always from Black Volter, is that he plays what he thinks is nice for him. He doesn't get to try the meta. He does not want to try the meta, and I'm not seeing an air dash. I'm just seeing a plain no gas and just an air projector and everything, and a completely different Cabal from the usual. Uses the shimmy to get him with I believe it was the forward 1 and the forward 2. Misses the Noma dash, unfortunately, and gets the full screen while Black Volter has the opportunity to zone out, staggering with the forward 1, yes, baits the breakaway at the moment and continues on with the 50-50s and just testing all of the defense that Gombot has at the moment, uses the plus strings at the moment.
Yeah,
Just, you see a neutral match over here. Decides not to use the KB, or maybe he was not prepared with ducking, but yeah, is going to choose the left side because he is going to be right near the corner right now.
yeah. And this is one more round which is quite one-sided. I think that Gombot was not prepared for this matchup. Maybe he doesn't like the mirror. I don't know.
Yeah, and at the moment, Black Volter is using every single tool that Cabal has. We are seeing footsies, we are seeing whiff punishes, we are seeing shimmies, we're seeing everything. Even you see he is using the staggers of the forward 1 as an anti-air. I mean, this is quite a definitive gameplay, and this is going to be game 2 with the back grab.
Yeah. Gumbot Mascot has to come up with something to counter the play of Black Bolter for sure because yeah, from now he should calm down a bit, I think. Maybe go to the choosing screen, hover above it for some time just to clear up the nerves because as
Yeah.
everybody knows the nerves here are big part of the competition and of your play style actually.
Yeah, I mean, he has to assess the situation for sure. Black Volter is not playing, so to speak, quite the offensive game, or he's just in his face. But what he does is just he is playing footies, and those footies are actually going up with Gumbot Masket's mind. Because Black Volter is using Masket's tools against him, and he is just does not know how to react at the moment.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's go. Game number 3.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see some comeback from Gambit.
Okay, manages to get
The
a standing
anti-air.
one anti-air. Yeah, but breaks away and misses the normal dash at the moment. What I'm seeing is Mascot. Yeah, gets him with the anti-air again. Just do not jump
Yeah,
towards Cabal because that's a 32% into a restand, and you are in the corner against a character who does not have a gap in his strings.
and this is not safe on block, so he'll get punished for it. And again in the corner, yeah,
With the restand,
he just doesn't
yeah,
have
just
a response to what Black Bolt is showing right now.
absolutely. What we're seeing at the moment is, yeah, just jails the down one into his string, and Mascot was not prepared for it. We have a match point for Black Volter at the moment. Continues on with the staggers at the moment, and with the backdash
Yeah,
shimmy, he is going to get him in the corner again. Baits the breakaway, even though if he gets clapped at the moment, he is going to find himself in the corner with the and especially with the gas on, he will have the
and again the down one anti-air. He got this
yeah missing the
anti-air.
cool grab.
There are some signs of life from Gambit. Let's
He
not.
does not want to give this away, but yeah, Black Volta is not giving him a time to breathe and assess the situation. Uh, just, I mean, the only thing that he is trying to do right now is just going for the footsies, and yeah, he was out of bars, so this is going to be a 3-0 for Black Volta with his surprising Cabal. GG's.
Yeah, GG's. We were waiting for him to come on the commentator booth so he can explain himself. Here.
He can, yeah. What I noticed is, yeah, unfortunately, the thing that got into Mascot's head at the moment was just the footsies. He was not prepared for Black Volta's footsies, and as much as he plays Cabal, sometimes even if you play with a character, if someone is using your character and plays a completely different playstyle, it can throw you off.
Yeah, that's correct. So we are continuing on here with the next match, Zvezdata versus Vanessa D. I'm going to invite them right away.
Yeah, and in the meantime, we're waiting for. Here he is, but he is muted. GG's on your match. Care
Thank you.
to
Thank you.
care to give us an insight of the surprise Cabal pick, and what we noticed is that you're just not going for meta. You're going for what's comfortable for you.
Yep, I hate the slide cast. I don't know why everyone seems to be using it. I myself like to play the old-fashioned way and just play the old-school neutral. As for the Cabal pick, honestly, I just wanted to insert some dominance. I don't usually play Cabal. The guy plays Cabal, so I just figured that I might try and do something sneaky.
What
So we did.
we stated actually, I'm going to ask you the question so you can confirm or not. The thing that we saw in this match that actually went against Gambit was that honestly, footsies. He
Yeah,
is
yeah.
aware of Cabal. He can play Cabal, but when he sees another Cabal that is playing differently and he's using his tools against him, he's using way more footsies. That got into his head.
Yeah, the thing about Cabal, in my opinion, is that he's low-key one of the best Lucy's-based character. Just because his staggers are just so barely minus that people always just see them, and it's just natural for you to check him. And that's the best that I can hope for, because I am one backdash buffer into a whiff punish away. So,
Sorry to interrupt you guys. Is Vanessa going to join with her account? Because
yep,
she's playing
yep,
versus Zvezdata now, and I'm trying to invite them.
he's playing for her account.
Yeah. Oh,
So
here
yeah,
in the chat we have a comment from Vagabond. A very Sonic Fox move from you, voter, on the mirror pick.
I mean, if I'm in winners, I might try and mirror most of my matches, but if I get down, if I'm down a game, I'm definitely not. trying to be
I mean,
sneaky.
you have to watch out because first off, you're playing against VM Bob, and I think that he is going to be prepared, even if you decide to mirror him with his Johnny. But watch out because uh, Error is right in the corner, and I'm sure
Yeah,
that you're
yeah,
not going
definitely.
to mirror him with a Korokan.
You never know, bro. You never know.
I know, and I'm sure that you're going to play with your Frost. We know each other a lot, and every single time that you're playing Error is like, oh no, man, I'm gonna go with my Frost. I just don't trust myself with another character, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. I'm going to
But
see
yeah,
this next match though.
So I'm still trying to get our next competitors in the lobby. I was
Do you want me to give you Vanessa's PSN in case you don't have it?
I should have it. It's Vanessa D or it's something else now.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
But I don't see her online actually. No, don't know why.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, it's her bad. She was offline unfortunately, but she should be on now.
Okay. Yeah, I can see her.
Or
Okay, I'm sending the invite. Hopefully Zvezdata, he actually overslept what he told
yeah,
me.
yeah, he messaged me as
So
well.
I
Yeah.
just hope. Oh no, he's not sleeping again. Okay, he'll join in a bit. So what's happening on the lower bracket? We have Vagabond versus Itzo 1948, and Vagabond took this game 3-1. Thank you, Itzo, for participating. I hope to see you next time again. God Lulu versus VS Fighting God are currently playing,
No,
and
nice.
yeah, Vagabond versus Gambot Mascot. I will ask them to start their game off stream. But now we are going with our next match, which is Vanessa D versus Zvezdata.
Very excited for this one definitely. She definitely has a few characters that deal well with some of his, so I'm pretty interested to see which characters she's going to pick, especially when,
well, no,
she pretty much mains everyone that I main as well, besides
yeah,
Frost.
I was not sure about the Kitana, but now I am. But yeah, I'm interested to see Zedata Zero and Black as well. The guy's well rested now. He slept in, so everything should be right in order. And we're going to get a Scarlet pick. Any inside information you can get about her Scarlet is she played the typical meta variation. Let's see, Dagger Dance into Boiling Point into Bloodport. Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely the best thing you can go for Scarlet, just because everything else is kind of shit. But Boiling Point is incredibly good, and it gives her so much more damage and pretty much makes her way more big character. Okay, nice, down one into the standing one.
Baits the breakaway right away.
Buggers, okay, waiting. Ew, unfortunately goes for the back to just. Okay, the overhead reset.
Wow,
Gets
this is
Gyoki.
quite an interesting Karen Black we're getting here from Zedata.
Okay, the safe chain, the down 3 check. Getting the post frames. Down 4 to swipe, comes back to bite him. Unfortunately, doesn't get too big of a punish. Goes for the wall. Okay, the swipe, nice check, because it's actually fake. Every swipe can. So it's -7, nice quick punish coming from Vanessa. Okay, getting the boiling point. Is she going to spend the meter? No, wants to get more Oki. Nice down one. Is she going to convert? Nice. Okay, hitting the damage. The down ones. Going to kick him. The stagger into the back three. He just
Oh
keep
no.
her though. Okay, nice breakaway. The down four into swipe. Oh
Yeah,
my
just that was a
Oh my
tie.
god. That was so hype actually. Okay, the back to choose. Okay. The cancel coming in once again. The scud shots. Okay, nice defending twos. Good check immediately. Miss faces the boiling point though. Okay, gets it
Yeah.
this time around. Okay, the down one. Staggers. Down one checks him again. Jay also standing going to the... Okay, nice.
Nice shimmy.
Stagger into the back three, yeah. Pretty clean stuff. Forward to it. Going to check him. Unfortunately misses the tank. Just by a tiny
I'm
little
not
bit.
seeing a lot of forward twos from Vanessa, but it looks like she doesn't need him in the moment.
Okay, escapes the corner. Manages to jail again from the poke. Okay, this hits.
Delayed
Nice
welcome for
down
the grab,
two.
and that baits the breakaway at the moment.
Okay, nice. Stagger.
Hits the grab, and that's game.
Really cool stuff, really cool stuff.
Yeah, interesting first match at the moment. Both players seem to be quite prepared with their characters at the moment. We are seeing an interesting Aaron Black from Zvezdata. He is, like you mentioned, quite concentrated on his character. He uses all the right tools. He knows the character quite well. I can see that he's a character specialist with Aaron Black, and the same goes with Vanessa for her Scarlet. But in this situation, she manages to prevail with a little bit more of cleanliness, so to speak, on the character.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely wasn't expecting a entire round though. Definitely a good way to kick things off.
Absolutely, yeah. Overall, I see. Okay, now we see a change from Zezata going to Jackie right away. It appears that he is not too, I don't know, either happy or not too sure about his Aaron picks. So let's see what type of Jackie player is he and what is Jackie.
Truth be told, Aaron is actually one of the few characters that is a good matchup for Scarlet. So I definitely understand the change in characters. I'm interested why this variation of Jackie specifically, because this is definitely not something that's common.
Exactly.
Okay, so into the one from the 1-1, still getting the post frames. Okay, maybe just clip him yet once again.
Gets clipped by the mid tentacle of Scarlet. Let's just not forget that Scarlet has that godlike backdash.
Yeah, backdash. Actually, the backdash cancels are one of the fastest in the game in terms of a backdashing point. So that's really good, actually.
Especially for a zoning type character, because Scarlet can be a pretty obnoxious zoner if she needs to.
Pretty good check by her, by the way, on the back three too. Okay, the back three. Nice cancel! Oh my god, so clean. Okay.
So clean. Yeah, a bit of a slow pace matchup, but it's neutral heavy for sure. Both players are actually just filling everything out, just continuing with the pokes, trying to deal everything.
Oh,
Hits
nice
him with the low.
Okay, stagger it again. Get to the down one. The down one should stagger. The full string. Cheap damage. Definitely a big problem here. Nice entry once again.
Nice entry once again. Yeah, with standing one.
She's definitely looking way more comfortable in this matchup, by the way. It's definitely
Absolutely.
a harder one, but she's just way more prepared.
Yeah, manages to crash the parry with the clinch, but yeah, Vanessa's
Book, but Scarlet's 1-2-3 is actually way too fast, so it actually breaks the up 2. In order for you to be able to do this, you need an up 2 that's at least 8 frame startup. So yeah, unfortunately this may come back to bite him. The Polish book works around this time around though. Okay, almost with punishing. Nice trade once again. These guys are trading like hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Good read on the teleport, actually. Okay, manages to get the overhead. Tries to convert, unfortunately misses it though. Okay. Is this going to be a punish? Nice.
Yeah,
okay, goes for the safest option with the bit, yes. Oh, misses the confirm there, but it's out. It's out. Okay.
Okay, that's 2-all for Vanessa D. Yeah, I mean, that's a prepared Scarlet. that's a Scarlet that knows what's up.
Yeah. I'm definitely loving the fact that she answers as much as she does. Just because, you know, the thing about fighting games is that whenever you're playing Zoner, it's so easy for you to just focus on the ground, on how you're going to space your stuff, zone them out with normals. So looking for anti-airs is definitely incredibly important, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from her.
Absolutely. Most of the people were actually telling Cole, no, Scarlet is a zoning character and so on and so forth. Some saying that she's a rushdown character. Actually, in my opinion, Scarlet is a typical example for a perfect hybrid type character. She has a um, an immense amount of zoning. She has an immense amount of pressure if she needs to. So yeah. Oh, we get a Jax pick. My fellow Jax players in the chat. Uh, Jax is a type of character that can be quite obnoxious against Scarlet if he is pressuring, and I'm just curious to see what type of Jax Zazatek has, and if he will be able to continue on with his pressure.
Yeah, the thing about this matchup is that it's pretty even, but the thing is that whenever Scarlet manages to get a life lead early and with finishes like that,
Like that,
okay.
yeah. I'm not okay with
Oh
that
my
push.
god, the
Oh
raid with the
wow!
carry once again, so clean. Okay, the backward
Yeah.
still needs that I want check afterwards immediately.
Those two traits and against the third one. I mean, you have to be careful here with those forward twos, but yeah, manages to get right now.
Okay, for the 40 hits. Oh, challenging Fragger with the standing two, so dangerous. Nice! Oh my god, almost got the whip finish. Nice. Oh my god, the spacing from the back trees coming from Vanessa, I might sound a little biased here, but I'm actually so proud to see them. They're
Of
just
course,
so
you're going to
clean.
sound biased. It's your girlfriend we're talking
Yeah.
about.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay to be biased. Come on. From time to time, it's okay to be biased. But yeah, I mean, this is
Okay, nice
a
reversal, nice
pretty
reversal. Faced it
yeah,
pretty
nice
well.
reversal. But this is a pretty nice play from Vanessa. Gets him with the overhead. Decides not to continue to try another one maybe for KB.
Oh my god, nice, okay, the starters. The safety, nice check once again. Again, the back three is coming in. The check with the full strength on the ball. Oh my god, that's what she's supposed to
Try
do,
to
but
did
it worked out.
another. Yeah.
Oh, but there's the watcher. Okay, getting the
Oh,
combos,
gets
getting the
the
KD as
overhead.
well.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of damage, and decides to use the fatal blow. I'm not so sure I'm okay with this because there were quite a bit of more. I
Yeah,
mean,
there are definitely
ways to.
other
Oh,
options. She still can get this. She definitely can still get this.
and gets him with the. Oh my God, gets him with the raw fatal blow in that situation. That was awesome.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, that was actually so hype. I definitely thought that she
GG's.
is dead. The scaling here, man, was so scary. Oh my god, that was so. I can't believe that she did.
Uh,
There was a great game.
that was one of the hype moments in the tournament. We had a bit of questions here as Vanessa D. Female just got here. Welcome if you just got here. Yes, yes, and she is one of the best girl players in Bulgaria in Mortal Kombat and fighting games. I might say.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive, Scarlet. But that fatal blow,
Dude,
come on. That teleport into the fatal blow, come on.
that was the most anticlimactic finish of that run possible because he literally got so much hits. He literally got the KB as well. He got the fatal ball confirmed. If it was me, I thought that it was pretty much over, but then she got the stage straight into the tank, which means that she's -6. Of course, everyone would
Exactly.
challenge after that because, you know, the guy is on so much low cheap damage that you're going to kill them no matter what. So the instant fatal ball was probably the best decision that you could have done, and it worked so flawlessly that it
Uh,
was so awful.
Mr. Black Walter, you're next versus
You're
VN
next.
Bob OC
Are we playing on stream or off stream?
on stream. On stream.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Yes, we
it's
see one of our other friends and girl fighting game gamers over here, Star Waffle. So hi, Tony. How you doing?
yeah. Miss Star Waffle,
Mrs. Star Waffle.
or is it Miss? I never knew what which
That's
one
a,
is
that
married and which one is not.
Mrs. is the merit,
Yeah.
and Miss is the single one.
Yeah. Okay. So Miss. So, a little bit of update here. God Liu Kang won versus VS Fighting God 18-3-0. Thank you for participating, VS Fighting God. I hope see you next time also. Next match, which will start off stream, is Vesdata versus God Lulu. After Zvezdata's loss versus Vanessa. And also off stream are playing Gambit Masked versus Vagabond. So our next match will be Black Volter versus VN Bob OC, our Romanian guest, and I'm inviting them right away so we can start the round 3 match.
Yeah.
Let me just update that it is a round 3 and go AFK. AFK?
AFK. AFK.
AFK. I'm sorry.
AFK.
And let me update the scores here.
Somebody needs to clip that comeback from Vanessa. Yeah, that's a good idea. But don't worry about it. I mean, the whole stream is going to be VOD'd, so the tournament will be presented as a video only from the playable matches. So you'll be able to rewatch it and relive the moment.
Yeah, let me just advise Vizata to start his match versus God Lulu. Oh, this is a...
Yeah, we see Volter is actually going for the Johnny Mirror. We are seeing a low force bow, a pissed off, and okay, he is using a different variation. So let's see what we are going to get here. Both players are pretty aware of the matchup right now. Uses the down 4 into the clip, but cancels the forward 4 into a grab to assert dominance, so to speak. Tries to continue pressuring with both of the projectiles. I mean, he has the upper projectile at the moment. Whiffs the first hit of the Rising Star, but manages to hit the overhead of the Enhance.
Empty jump. I'm interested what the Black Volter is actually doing. He wants to play all the matches as mirror matches.
Correct.
Yeah, this is Johnny Cage is not his first pick also, which is interesting, and by the looks of it, he can play the character quite well.
That is correct, yeah, but 2 times decide not to enhance the nut punch to continue on with his combo, decides to continue the pressure, manages to clip him quite a bit of time. Oh, I believe that was an inputted error with that particular jump after the fatal blow cancel, but there was no, yeah, nice whiff punish going from Black Volter at the moment, just perfect footsies with the forward 4. Going to round number 2, let's see what Bob is going to do in terms of the offense right here, because, I mean, oh, nice micro duck over here, but misses the punish.
Oh, nice.
And nice whiff punish from Bob. Continues on with the full combo. We have a 33% in the corner carry from Bob. Nice backdash into the shimmy, but didn't have enough bar to continue with the combo. Continues to just use down 4 into pressure, because we all know that down 4 is Johnny Cage's most used tool. Because oh, nice, interesting. That was a fatal blow cancel into a backdash into a back 3.
But he dropped it, unfortunately.
Yeah, both players are trying to use both down 3 and down 4 for Johnny, because those are his most used tools in order to jail his opponents. Unfortunately, not enough damage to continue with comboing, but baits the breakaway and gets clipped. Gets clipped by the by the down 3 and gets flipped off by Johnny Cage's middle finger in stream. Okay, so we're seeing a pretty neutral heavy match right here. I mean, Johnny Cage after the nerfs is just a pretty good neutral heavy character, not as much as he used to be, but he still has his plus frames.
He's still one of the top tier characters of the game, no matter the nerf.
Absolutely, and yes, that was I believe it was a missed opportunity from Black Volter in the corner right there. I'm not so sure I agree with the jump into. I believe that it was just an input error,
Great
but
blocking.
Yeah, great blocking, but both players nice micro duck from Bop at the moment. Cancelled. Tries to do the same thing that Volta did, but did not work for him at the moment. Down 4 into Rising Star, and this is the typical tool for Johnny Cage. Yeah, unfortunately he committed to the
Yeah,
screen and got clipped by Volta. So that's uh
1-0
1-0.
for Black
One
Volta.
zero, but a pretty, let's say, a pretty 50-50 type match. Some missed opportunities from both players, but yeah, just an unfortunate situation for Bob here. This could have ended either way.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But this match still can end up anywhere. We have the game 2 coming up, and as everybody knows, it's 3 out of 5. And
Yeah.
let's see if he's going to continue with Johnny Cage or yeah. Actually, the other day, Zach Fair, the winner from the previous tournament, told me that V and Bob also plays Sub-Zero.
Hmm.
Yeah, so let's
Interesting
see
matchup.
what he can show up with Sub-Zero.
Yeah, decides to use the deep freeze type custom variation for Sub-Zero, mostly used by many pro players because he prefers to have the enhanced ice ball
Yeah,
and the slide as well. But let's not forget that even if Johnny Cage has a pretty nice down four, Sub-Zero has an even better one.
yeah,
Uses the forward four for plus frames on block. Tries to continue with the overhead, but gets clipped and plus frames using from the pissed off
oh, great
from Johnny
neutral
Cage.
here. Great neutral from Sub-Zero.
Great neutral. Yes,
From
spends the bar
VM Bob,
from
sorry.
exactly. Yeah, spends the bar to get close to the slide crushing blow. Nice anti-air with the back one.
Oh, and the hop,
Sorry about it.
the up 3 was great choice here.
Yeah, unfortunately gets clipped by the forwards 4-3. And now we're continuing with the Sub-Zero shenanigans and the 50-50s, but it seems like Black Volta was prepared for it this time. And
Oh,
oh, nice flawless block into the up 3 from Johnny.
and
Jumps
absolutely the
in.
same situation as the previous round, previous game. He just committed Black Volter. He jumped over him and just took the round.
Exactly.
In the same corner. So
Yeah.
one round.
We're seeing a pretty good Sub-Zero here from Bob, but in this situation he seems. Oh, gets him with the normal ice ball at the moment. He seems to be prepared, but I'm seeing quite a bit more footsies from Black Volta over here, and he is just shifted his momentum as soon as manages to miss and with the overhead. That could have been an opportunity for Black Volta to punish, but he was not able to. Uses the creeping ice just to assert safety from the string. A lot of footsies from both players, but Black Volta manages to clip him with the back three, and he uses the pissed off as a kind of a restand. Although I think that using the shadow kick will be more beneficial here for as a corner carry.
Yeah. And this might be the game, yes, for Black Volter.
Yes, unfortunately now Bob not having the meter to break, so we are having a 2-0.
I don't know
From
if he is going to continue with Sub-Zero, but I don't know.
exactly.
I think that he played equally the same with both characters, Johnny Cage and Sub-Zero. So what to choose right now is entirely up to him and how he felt in the game better with Sub-Zero or Johnny Cage.
Yes, that is correct. I still believe that Johnny Cage appeared a bit more prepared. Not prepared in the sense of for the character itself, but he was playing better footsies with Johnny Cage rather than Sub-Zero. But hey, he chooses to go with Sub-Zero again, and Black Volter staying with the Johnny Cage, of course, because
Well,
he is on the winner's side.
he doesn't have the say here. He can only
Exactly.
yeah, he can. For those of you guys who don't know how this goes, the winner is with locked character. He cannot change his character until he loses a game, and after that he can actually pick somebody else.
Exactly.
And here we go, game 3 of round 3.
So yeah, same I'm seeing here, less footsies from Sub-Zero, from Bomb right here. I think he is more flabbergasted by the joining matchup because Sub-Zero has a pretty nice down 4, but unfortunately is missing Johnny's fast footsie, so to speak.
Yeah.
Commits to the slide, but Black Volta decides to delay wake up, so he was not able to punish afterwards. Trades with Sub-Zero. Unfortunately, I believe that was an input error and did not continue with the string, but wanted to have another Esbo would cost him the round, and this is actually match point for Volter. Manages to get the cross up, and of course the corner carry with the slide. Decides not to spend the bar. He uses what's going to be for breakfast. Overhead, gets him with the overhead. Continues with the cross up. Unfortunately, misses the combo. Yeah, tries to continue with the onslaught. Almost hit him with the back two, but unfortunately whiffs it.
It whiffed.
Yeah, it whiffed
Oh,
both players.
here also the same thing just happens.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I'm too keen on with the back two anti-air. I mean, Sub-Zero has a godlike standing 1 and a standing 2, or a forward 2, but decides to use and Creeping Ice is most probably going to kill Yes because Black
Signs of
Water did
life.
not have Signs of Life
from
on
VN
Bob.
Yeah.
Uses the forward 4.
If he
Yeah,
takes
as a
the
plus frame.
sorry to interrupt. If he takes the
No,
momentum here, he can turn this the other way around. Let's see.
Yeah.
What happens.
Black Volta decides not to meter burn the nut punch. Maybe wanted to keep him in the corner. This is going to be a cross up with the slide. He has to keep the corner. We all know that Sub-Zero can be a beast in the corner with all of his 50-50s. So yeah, continuing the neutral, uses the Rising Star just as a reminder that, I mean, he hasn't, because he hasn't used it quite a bit. Gets him with the overhead, tries to go for the low, but there was a delayed wake up from Volter, so he stops the back away, and wow, what a raw backdash into the slide, and that's 2-1. And yeah, as you saw, Sign of Life.
He got the
He
momentum.
adapted.
Yeah, and he used everything that he got in his arsenal in order to take this game.
That is absolutely correct. I'm curious to see if Volter is going to continue on with the cheese and decides to go for Sub-Zero Mirror, or he's going to go back to his main in the face of Frost.
So a lots of freezing if he goes back to Frost.
Exactly, and let's not forget that Frost is just has a he decides to go for cheese.
Yeah, he just wants to win. Oh no!
Oh, actually, no, I take my words back. No cheese here. Now we're getting down to business.
He did it only
Black
for
Vault.
the audience to
Exactly.
Sub-Zero. This cheeky guy.
Yeah. Black Volter said if I'm going down a game, I'm switching to my main, and now it's cards on deck. And yeah, he has the micro burst and the ice quake in the augur, so this is going to be just a neutral heavy character with the opportunity to zone you as well. So let's see, uses the forward 4, has a projectile, manages to get him with the interesting slide at the moment, but yeah, unfortunately that's already unsafe for Sub-Zero. Going to be a full combo conversion into the corner with the head, continues on with the pressure, decides not to use the augurs at the moment, tries to use the head again in order to continue with the combo, but misses it. Either way, Creeping Ice is going to be used. Manages not to contest the dive in from Frost at the moment, but still, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The onslaught from the augurs and all of basically that they can be cancelled from almost every single poke that Scarlet has for you. Decides to enhance and uses the dive in to finish up the combo. That's match point for Volter right here. Again, I'm not so sure about this thing, but manages to get it right now. Yeah, he's using it as a momentum time. He nice backdash shimmy into the back 4, baits the breakaway, but unfortunately he gets clipped by the back 1-2 from Scarlet. Uses not Scarlet, I'm sorry, Frost. Uses the string to continue. I mean,
He goes a dive kick and this looks like a match for.
Yeah, I mean, he's Bob is doing some work right here. I mean, Black Vulture is training right now.
But he's in the corner, so everything goes here. And let's see
Yeah,
if it's
get
going to be.
some. Baits the
Oh,
breakaway though.
I thought that he
It's
would
anybody.
go
Oh
for the
my
ball.
god, the down four into slide. This is anybody's game. This is anybody's game right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Uses again. Uses the forward four for tell you what's going to be for breakfast. Decides not to go for not to go for any mix-ups, but decides to meet with the anti cross-up. Trades on the anti cross-up as well. Uses Black Volta uses the dive in. This is a pretty interesting match. I mean, uh, Black Vulture is actually putting his money where his mouth is.
Yeah, and he, I don't know, looks like less comfortable in this matchup with Frost, but I don't think that this is normally the case, or just V and Bob adapted much to the game.
Yeah, uses the plus frames again. Let's see if he's going to do for go for a reset. Decides to go for a reset. Oh, unfortunately, baits the up three, and this is going to be round. Yeah, GG's to Black Volter. There was a time in the match that come on. I mean, it was anybody's game, but unfortunately, I don't think that Bob was prepared for the plus frames, and he was not aware for the frame data that match because, as far as I saw, last couple of things that Black Volta used were only strings to set up plus frames.
Yeah. And yeah, there was a moment there when I thought that V and Bob OC will actually take this game and we'll go to game 5, but just like that, Black Volter woke up and took it under his nose.
Yeah, speaking of the devil, the cheese man is over here right now.
Yeah. So, what's next in round 3? We'll go.
Mutants.
I'm sorry.
Neti toy. Neti
Oh,
toy.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
yeah. So the next match that will go here is Vanessa versus DSC Error. And meanwhile, in the lower bracket, we can see here Zvezdat is currently playing with God Lukeng, God Lulu, or Lukeng, whatever. And the next two matches here will be streamed also. So yeah, we are basically in the final rounds of the tournament, and from here on, the games will only get better and better.
Yeah, Volto, talk to me about the match. You started to get cheese, but then overall you started to get schooled as well. I mean, Bob adapted.
Yeah, I definitely played like Super Online Warrior for the most part. I really wasn't expecting for him to bait me as much as he did out of his post frames, so he got me with punished quite a lot, which was really good of him. Like that was really nice.
Yeah.
Especially the jump kicks to the back dashes for the whip punishes. That was pretty sick.
Yeah,
Uh,
if you notice, he tried to do your thing. I mean, you did a Johnny fatal blow cancel into a backdash into a back three. He tried to do the same, but unfortunately, in that situation, you were prepared and you jumped.
these are the type of stuff that you can't cheese me with my own cheese, bro.
But he cheesed you with something else. He cheesed you with a simple down four into a slide.
Yeah, dude, the end of that round was just so by the skin of his teeth. That was awesome, by the way. Like down forward to slide was probably like the best decision he could have done there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and I'm sure you were not prepared.
I invited Vanessa versus Error and waiting for them to join the lobby so we can start the match.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because now Vanessa is really need to put in the work against Error because he is not going to show any mercy, and Kodokan has the possibilities and has the tools to be kind of an anti matchup for Scarlet with the cat and with the totems, or even if he decides to because Kodo has the built-in projectile parry, so to speak. So I'm curious to see if Error will decide to go aggressive with the aggressive build or decide to go a little bit more defensive with the cat.
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting him to pick this variation just because it makes the Scarlet matchup incredibly easier for him. Because if he doesn't have the cat, the matchup is definitely hard for Koto. But when he has it, the options just rise up. So it's definitely going to be an interesting pick. And I want to see the most optimal variations possible just so we can see both of the characters shine to their potential.
Yeah.
And it seems like we're getting into it. And he's not using the cut, as interesting as that may be.
I mean, let's be honest about it. Every single first round is kind of a testing facility for both
Yeah,
players.
and he's also the type of player that really makes the most out of the launcher with combination with the command grab. So maybe he just really likes the combinations.
That is correct. Yeah. So we're seeing the same Kodokan as last time with the Conquer, the Grand Discus in the Hui Hui. Basically, you have Ascension Kodokan with the Grand Discus. So we are going. Okay, starts the map match with a simple forward two. Yet again, simple forward two gets into the command grab. Decides to cancel the string earlier because he was thinking that. Oh
Oh,
my
the whip
god.
punish on the down one. He's really coming in strong with this once again. The
Yeah,
command
this
grab
is not
again,
a
the
good start.
roll. Yeah, the
Yeah,
forward two blockers into the end work
you
well.
don't jump. You don't jump. Yeah, this is a pretty rough start here for Vanessa and quite one-sided type of a round for Error. But let's see
Oh, nice whip
again.
punish on the forward four, damn. He has been so consistent with those.
Yeah, and this is gonna hurt.
Oh, the swipe delay, but then he manages to hit her because he got shimmied. Oh, the up two.
The up two, yeah. Something that is quite often used by Korokan because of the hitbox overall. Tried to go even back in order to
Nice.
shimmy into a whiff punish, but unfortunately both of the full string from Scarlet is quite advancing.
Oh, nice. Okay, manages to get a little whiff punish with the trunk. Nice. Okay, the safe jump discus gets the hit. Oh no, don't block hits as well. The 1, 2. And
Yeah,
yeah, this is
no
going to be
bar.
cheap.
And that's 1-0 for Error right here. I think that we might see an expected change from Vanessa. I'm not so sure. We'll just try to stay in final, but yeah, the onslaught from Mirror is just relentless.
Yeah, he definitely seemed way more comfortable in the neutral. The zoning definitely didn't affect him as much. He just took a little bit of cheap damage and then he was already in. He
Yes.
just really plays well with the spacing that the Discus gives him and just set up those with punishes. But it seems like she's going to try and go with a little bit more of a faster paced zoning character because Kitana really has faster mids, better
Hmm.
mids, and also quite a bit faster zoning. You know,
Yes.
the Sai itself being plus 25 on block is just something really crazy, especially for a zoner. So definitely an interesting pick that I personally would agree with.
Absolutely agree. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Calling her out on the jump back instantly with the instant jump one. That was so clean. Okay, nice check with the down four. Immediately jails into the back two, which is the new buff that she got in the last patch. Incredible stuff. Really making Quintana so much more scarier. Trying to whip punish with the back one, but error all over it. Just getting facing it so well. Just the casual walk up into grab. This is definitely some big place moment. Oh, tries to parry the projectile. Interesting. Again, backed off. Gets hit by the discus. Oh,
Yeah.
gets the KB as well.
This is the KB that we were referring a little bit earlier, and if we trade with Korokan, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be pressing too much buttons whenever Koto is in neutral, just because he has so many options. Commits to the launcher as well. Interesting choice. Okay, he has the spacing forward. She staggers down 3 to the backdash and she gets shimmy.
Yeah, that
Nice
shimmy, that
challenge one
Kodo
way.
count shimmy is just way too good. Oh my god,
Nice,
the floor is
nice.
blocking
Good
to the up
stuff.
two, yeah.
Okay, no buffer point cover. Okay, the safety. The down three whiffs. Nice check. Again, jails into the safety string. Oh, commits to a big time read. Nice punish coming for her though.
Yeah, not no use of the crushing bro from that particular. Oh yeah, I see why now I see. He decided not to use the crushing blow from the forward 1-2 string, but he manages to use the command grab. Did not enhance it to get the Oki, and then got a back grab to use it with the KB just enough to kill her. That was beautiful.
As always, coming from her.
I mean, that was like playing the chess. That was like mm, looking into the future.
Really liking the fullest book on the side as well. That was just an option that you don't see as often as I wish we would see it online. So I'm loving the fact that he's just force blocking against size. Just don't give her the post frames at all.
Correct. I mean, yeah, Error is making the quota work.
Okay, so we're going to game three. He's off with the down four. He's looking for the first pass again with the parry. Again, woke up, but this time into the command grab. Even more scarier because he gets the Oki afterwards. The unblockable hits as well, gives him more Oki. What's going to do for breakfast? The down one hits, doesn't the command grab jail. Checks him with the down one. Oh, which punish, but does not commit to a full combo.
Yeah,
There's the
one
blue
and two.
flames on the pen though. Okay, the cancel into the grab. Nice day. He's so prepared. Oh no, she could have gotten a. Okay, nice jump back liking the idea, but unfortunately she was a little too early on it. Okay, nice down four. JOS immediately into the mid. Oh, the double jump to combos, unfortunately drops it though. Gets the punish. Okay, the post frames on the. I'm not entirely sure that I agree with this, but we'll see.
Manages to get the NJP. Yeah, okay. That was just enough for the last hit to get it because that was a missed opportunity from the NJP, but still Vanessa made it work.
And no forest books coming from Error on the Wolfen, by the way. I definitely expected him to do it more because he tends to do it a lot. When we play Night, punish coming from Vanessa, finally on the forward too. Tries to go for the double jump to combos yet again. Jump back just to catch the advancement of the forward two in case he does it. Trying to just keep him out zone. Stay
Oh,
patient, and unfortunately, this is not what you want to be doing in this matchup.
yeah.
Again, no blocking coming for her. She gets hit by the mid as well.
Quite unfortunate. Misses the
Um,
misses the fatal blow into the
oh,
combo. They did not.
this is the finish once again. She was looking to keep it unbreakable, but unfortunately went for the jump kick instead of the jump punch. Probably under stopped her.
And we have
It's all good. It's all good.
yeah, we have a match point for Error right here.
Okay, the forward two hits once again. Okay, the fan. This is going to guarantee a side. Oh, try to get the whip punish, but again, Error was just prepared this time around. Gets the reset with the unblockable. Oh my god. The post frames to the down three. He's going to jail her back into the corner. This is so scary. Definitely going to bait her wake up. Okay, the treats four. The zero block unfortunately doesn't get the punish. So many missed opportunities coming from Vanessa right now. Okay, the down four hits. The back two manages to clip him. Okay, the double jump shoes. Once into the wall fan. Gets that push back. Unfortunately, gets clipped once again. Oh my god, the reset. She should have just waited.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate.
That's GG's and game for Error.
Very good play from Vanessa, but unfortunately, Error so he's just always playing so solid, and he manages to go to the winners final actually versus Black Bolter, and
Again.
again, yeah, which is not a surprise, but
Now I
so
dare Black Volter to go a Cotton Mirror.
next,
Ah, you
one
know,
something
some
from
things are really just not worth it.
something from the bracket, from the lower bracket, which was off stream. Actually, Zvezdata won versus God Lulu 3-1.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's continuing in the bracket, and we will actually the next match we are going to see is Zvezdata versus VN Bob OC.
Oh,
Uh,
this is definitely going to be an interesting one.
This
yeah,
was the match that you wanted to, yeah, you wanted to see as well. You wanted to see Svezata versus VM Bob.
I'll go to invite them right away, so we don't lose any more time here, and go into the game, which I believe will be very very interesting because God Lulu actually told me in the chat that Zvezdata played with several characters again. He played with the Joker last game. He tried to get a mirror versus God Lulu, and also he played Aaron Black. And unfortunately, we were not able to see these matches on the stream. That would have been great, but yeah, we cannot stream everything.
Yeah, we try our best, but it is what it is. There will be some also matches left to go, so one different good still content.
Let me see if I invited V and Pop actually, because I just clicked so fast and I forgot who I invited.
I'm very interested if Bob is going to go for his Johnny or sub once again, because in my opinion, his sub was just looking quite a bit cleaner. He was looking for the whiff punishes. He was definitely going for the mixes. He was mixing well the forward twos and the grab, the staggers. He definitely knew his stuff. Not to say that his Johnny wasn't prepared, but it's just that his sub seemed more. And
Well, in the beginning of the matches, we were actually under the impression that the Johnny was a bit more prepared in terms of footsies, but then when he got adapted to the play when he was playing with the Sub-Zero, then yeah, he was looking quite more cleaner, especially with the with punishes. The only thing that I was not too keen on was actually using the back one as an on-tier because Sub-Zero has a godlike standing two as an anti-air and as well as the forward two. I'm sorry, not the forward two, but the back two, I believe. So
and
yeah,
the back to as an anti-air is kind of garbage because it's holds low, so you really have to be looking for an anti-air specifically. Even though I agree with the standing two part, standing two is definitely a good anti-air. I'm guessing that the back one anti-airs were probably just accidental happiness that just happened, just because back two has a decent close, he manages to get a hit, he just buffers into ice ball either way because it's safe in neutral, it's space right. But we're getting into this game now, and he is Sub-Zero after all.
yeah, against Zadata Zero and Black. I'm interested to see if Zadata is going to gravitate towards different characters right now. Because, I mean, the way that he was playing with Aaron Black, he has a pretty solid Aaron Black. He is just chill, cool, calm, and collected, which is the way you need to play as Aaron Black.
It really depends on the variation though, because sometimes he really just opens up his offense and starts canceling the swipe into more buttons, which by the way is not real because he's -7 after the cancel, but it's just a knowledge check. Her opponent is not ready, just like that, you can just keep on doing it. It's not
Yeah.
the easiest thing to expose here, so it's completely understandable. Oh, he wants to get the KB early, so he's just warding out his rifle. Okay, the plus finish the down one and the backlash, he just manages to catch him. Nice.
And baits the breakaway as well.
Again, the cancel into buttons. Okay, this seems to be quite difficult for Bob so far. Okay, interesting choice for the cancel. Doesn't manage to chip him out with the acid, but still gets the ball.
Yeah, this is the solid. This is the third Aaron Black that we're seeing right here, and Bob is having some issues here. He is just not too
Nice
prepared
kill.
for the matchup.
I
Oh,
mean, Aaron has definitely been way less common. This. Like that.
Bean!
I'll put that as some kind of sound. You, you, you know.
I was actually just shocked by the KB.
Yeah, it was when something hype happens in the tournament, it's going to be like Bean!
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, man, just to get a jumping kick. The nice damage combo. Oh, commits to the forward, true string. This is probably going to be a game for this stutter. Unless he gets a breakaway, resets with the overhead. Oh my
Oh
god.
wow, yeah, the reset with the overhead was just a boss move right here.
Alright, that was pretty cool because usually whenever you play online against errors, if you have any experience against the character, whenever you just drop out of their combos, they immediately cancel the stance and are go walking just because they have to recover. But that's not what the stuff did. He's just like, you know what? I'm already in the stance, so might as well just mix you up real quick.
Yeah.
And you really gotta go for those options sometimes, especially when they're working. Seems to be a closer game.
Yeah, no changes from Bob. Not going to go to here, Johnny. Just sticking with Sub-Zero. Has faith in the character, so he just needs to adapt a bit more and just concentrating on his footsies. And if he continues to have the same whiff punishes as he had with you, I think he will be fine.
The thing about it though is that he definitely adapts, and I'm really liking that. Like he definitely changes the approaches.
Wow!
Okay,
Speaking of which, this is time for a
keeping things going
pin.
with a few T backs into the slide. Nice. The post frames that would just challenge it. Like, nah, I don't care. What is post 6 on block?
Yeah.
Okay, gets the reset. Unwalking
Like
the
you're
rifle
not
once
lost.
again.
Gets him with the overhead again.
Oh my god. This is looking so good for him right now. The poke manages to jail once again. Doesn't cancel this time around so he can get the corner. Launches him, and this is going to be game.
Wow.
He's on a roll right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Manages to use the forward for his anti-air and just barely clips him with the ice bow into a slide.
the downforce slide. This man said, "I got those too." Oh
Yeah,
well, the
but
downforce
he is
hit
just
fails
staying on the
immediately.
poison and just he's taking damage. Gets clipped by the overhead over and over again.
The downforce hit.
But
Oh, tries to pull his book, but wants to just proves to be a little bit too fast for Aaron Sub 2. Okay, the knife would punish the strip guard coming in strong. Going to get the corner as well? Yes. Okay, this cut stop manages to hit. It smells like a forward 20 overhit to me. Penny force slide. We're definitely evolving. Gets the whip punish though. It's going to be around. Yeah.
it's going to be around. Yeah, this has to go for the unblockable damage, even though at that time Zlatan did not have enough meter.
Okay, the cut shot once again. The post frames. It's not a challenge. Pretty consistent with those, but he's ready for the down force slides this time around. Okay, gets the combo. The breakaway.
Just barely misses with the overhead because of the delayed wake up.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, nice jump out of the corner. Manages to clip him. Oh no, this is going to be a whiff. He has the wake up. Going to get the corner once again. He doesn't have a meter. Oh my god, that's so good. Getting the KB as well, the Oki. Nice meaty jump one. So close, man. He can even dash into jump. Unfortunately, he dropped the combo, though. That could have been game.
Yep.
The scutshot cancel. Okay, he still has frames. The scutshot once again. Is it going to kill? Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, no,
definitely got to deal
no,
with this
no!
choice. He was
No, I mean-
literally a 4-3 into a fatal ball away from winning this game. I'm not sure what happened there.
I'm not so sure if he tried to swag it out or just experimented. But as you mentioned, just a simple, just a simple forward three into the fatal blow, and that game was over. Quite unfortunate, but hey,
The good thing about it though is that Bob was just prepared for it. He saw an
yes,
opportunity, he took it, he was like, oh, you made a mistake, the game is mine now. So he has to sit comfortable with, again, made the result even.
there's nothing going back to his Aaron Black, I guess. I mean, he he is quite prepared for the matchup and he is quite okay with the character. But yeah, moves like that, if he continues to do so in closing his matches, I mean,
Yeah,
he
it's
might.
definitely about the decision making when it matters the most, and it really can be tough in game. But it's definitely far from over. They seem to be pretty close to each other. Nice. Alright, so the thing about this data was that he constantly challenges the post frames. So Bob this time around just backdashed into a weakness. So he's like, oh, you want to press buttons on my post frames? Get exposed.
Yeah,
And get the KB as well.
get a KB as
Okay.
well. So yeah, this is a bit of a honest. Oh wow!
Nice pick up on the
Oh
forward. What? That was
yeah,
so clean.
that was so clean. I've never seen this being done like on a call because this was not luck. He was prepared.
Nice. Yeah, he was so ready, dude. Like, that was actually impressive. To react to the Aaron Black's forward 4, especially from this close range, this is some impressive stuff coming from Bob.
Yeah.
The down forward to space himself for a back one, right? Just waste him out, expecting that's why the down one challenges on the boost frame once again. Bob definitely expects him to respect him this time around. Okay, tries to walk back and fish for a whiff punish after the creeping eyes, but Zata all over it. The down one check manages to get some push frames once again. Zata challenges once more. He's definitely not afraid to do so. Okay, wants to bait out. Nice down two, and even manages to kind of pick up. Unfortunately, he drops it. Back to two staggers and challenges again immediately. Okay, the double up trees.
Yeah,
So the
that
match
was the
ends.
swag that he was looking at on the previous match that unfortunately cost him the match.
Oh, this definitely smells like a fortune fatal to me. Or, it will basically confirm that you definitely can afford to drop this right now. He commits twice, but he doesn't get the punish. The forward two hits, but he didn't commit. Oh my god, this is getting so scrambling right now. Manages to get away punish
But now,
though.
and
Oh
yeah,
my
ends up
god.
with the brutality. Yeah, this is.
That was kind of a spaghetti round near the end of it, but good thing for Bob is that he manages to secure it.
Yeah, I mean the panic jump itself, but he manages to anti-cross up into again the forward two into. No, it was actually a yeah, it was a forward two. Just light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to game number 4 right now, and Bob manages to get the lead.
Most of the advantages that he got was probably due to Zata's. Oh, interesting
Oh,
decision. Okay.
okay.
Alright, so for me personally, Bob definitely seems so comfortable in this matchup because he just plays Johnny as well.
Yeah,
When we started playing our first game in this matchup, he was definitely not as ready because I constantly challenged him with the forward trees. But then he recognized it and started just backdashing more and checking more, going for more mix-up. So I'm very interested if he's going to manage to, mix this data up as well, just get them with punishes, or Zata is going to prevail and pretty much outplay him.
yeah,
Okay,
but
so guys,
but you can be sure that he is way more prepared in the matchup right now after playing a couple of matches. Oh, gets him with a raw, just a
nine.
bare minimum slide.
Oh, nice. Here, once again, Zata just instantly challenges with the 4-4 when the down 4 is blocked, which is something that, Bob just has to take notice of. Okay, nice. The good
Plays the
confirm the forward
breakaway,
took hits. We can only guess right so many times. Okay, the
especially with the
backlash.
missing. Oh
Good,
wow,
nice.
breaks both of the forward two in the slides. But yeah, nice. Uses the bar to finishes the round and
Yeah, pretty
okay.
cool stuff. Definitely looking better with the Johnny so far. Okay, the 4-4 man just hit. What's for breakfast though? The forward to stagger into the grab. Doesn't take the ice balls though. Probably afraid of the freeze. Okay, just into the ice ball. Okay, nicely punished. That was so good. Just constantly holding back because the fireballs are definitely not close anymore. Doesn't get the punish on the port 4, unfortunately. This could have been a big opening for him. Just patiently blocking, unfortunately gets clipped. The
Yeah,
button
decided not
four.
to commit to the
Keeping
full
it up.
string because otherwise he could have been clipped and whiff punished.
Nice
Nice,
whip
nice
punish
back
once
dash
again.
into a whiff punish with the back two. Uses the
Gets the
interruptible for a
interruptible
bit
as
more
well.
damage and gets
And
it
of
with
course,
overhead. Not commit to a full combo, but still manages to get a bit of a damage.
oh, definitely not the type of finish that you want to go for Furious is that at this moment right now, though. Unfortunately, only gets the down four
Oh
and the back
wow!
two, and they're coming in strong.
Yeah, speaking of the back to anti-air.
Bob definitely looking good so far. Okay, well, we finish once again. Okay, he
Tries
gets
to
the
reset
reset.
into the low, yeah.
Nice
Again!
anti-air once again. The 4-2 hit. Okay, gets clipped. Unfortunately, disrespects the footprints. He was definitely thirsty for that corner. Okay, the backdash.
Unfortunately, not
Barely.
enough.
This is
Not
the
enough to
finish.
whiff punish.
Yeah. Okay, backdash once again out of the pose at post frames, which are not really post anymore. Is he going to spend it? He
Yes,
spends it.
he's going to spend 36%.
I mean, he's sitting pretty comfortable right now, so the decision was definitely worth it. He really doesn't have to be making any bold decisions right now. Just play it slow and safe, but unfortunately, Zata misses a hit from that was so crucial to him.
Oh, he was ready. He was ready for that grab, but unfortunately, it was clipped afterwards. And again, clipped to wow from the finish of the string. See, oh wow!
Also, light on the post frames.
But unfortunately, gets hit by the jumping kick.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going to go to a final game. Zata barely manages to squeeze the round out of it.
He has been getting so much mileage out of his jump on wake up actually. Just because it's so often for Bob for him to meet you with jump one because it's just so scary if you're playing against it. I mean, every jumping is just a free mix-up afterwards, a back three, a forward two, and your shins are not ever going to work. I'm sorry, your fuzzies are not going to work because he's way too close and he can easily just delay it a bit. So it's good from his level that he's actually waking up with these instant jumping normals just so he can enter air him into throw some decent damage. Drunk coming in here strong, just rotating this guy Bob.
Yeah, from the beginning of the tournament till now.
Yeah, you
Mostly
lost.
rooting for the Romanian players, but hey, can't blame the guy.
Yeah, you always have to support your girls.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm just thinking if the Romanians organize a tournament in Mortal Kombat and most of our players are invited to join, I'll be like a cheerleader. I'll just comment all the time and be happy so much. But game 5.
Okay, this is definitely not the type of trade that you want to be going for if you're a data, but still, damage wasn't that scary. Okay, playing the patient neutral game, waiting each other out, and then goes for the slide in neutral, but unfortunately with something. Okay, Zata manages to get the punish on the ice ball. Okay, goes for the full combo. Reaches with a high actually, so it's good combo that he checked him. Okay, the back swing into the ice ball gets called out. No anti-air coming from Zata right now. The reversal flash kick, oh my god.
Yeah, that raw shadow kick, but still manages to clip him with the overhead using the creep and ice to stay safe. Blocks the flush. This could be game. This,
Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay,
This
you
is
know,
going to be
he's
enough,
going to
though.
survive. He's going to survive, definitely. In my... Oh no.
Nope,
Damn,
just
Lord is
nope,
scary.
just enough damage.
Okay. Damn, that's hurt.
Drug said, honestly, I had no idea this was a Bulgarian tournament. It was in the beginning, now it's multicultural.
We would love to see you guys play again, though, for sure.
Yeah, just noticing that Bob is using the trap. Shoutouts to MKX.
Oh yeah, actually.
Grandmaster, yeah.
Oh, guess the whip punish.
Yep.
Okay, the reset again. Into the trap, interesting choice.
Speaking of Grandmaster, oh my god, yeah. This is just
Back to
Relentless.
safety, nice down forward check, the cancel, into the post frames. The down forward SWAT comes in yet again to save the day.
Yeah, and that's game for Bob.
Good things coming from Bob. Good.
GG's to both players. Interesting matches, interesting characters as well. But in this particular situation, Bob managed to prevail with the Sub-Zero. And actually, the ice trap was doing some work for him. So GG's to Bob, GG's to Zvezda as well.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic
Uh,
games and very close, most of them.
yeah, unfortunately, Zvezda will not be continuing on after this. But GG's, thank you for your participation, and we hope to see you next time.
Yeah, for sure. I was very hyped to see him play because he's a new face to the scene, and yeah, he for sure have a potential. And we'll have another tournament next month, so hopefully he'll join again. And again,
Absolutely.
thank you for participating, Zvezdata.
Yeah, thank you very
Meanwhile,
much.
we'll go to the next match from the loser brackets, which you can see here on the screen. It will be Vanessa D versus Gombat Masket. Uh, and the winner will go to the losers semi-final, round 4, uh, and trying to win the tournament, which is the goal of everybody actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good time for you to share what the number one prize figure is. Figurine.
Yeah, the number one prize figurine is from McFarlane Toys. Everybody knows Todd
I,
McFarlane, which is the creator of Spawn, and the figurine is actually a Baraka figure
Yeah,
with a lot of blood on it, with a lot of brains on it. It actually looks pretty cool. But if somebody hates Baraka, for example, the winner hates Baraka, you can always sell it to, somebody who like it.
yeah. Well, it was a pretty good figurine. When Sauron showed me the first time I saw the brackets that this is going to be the prize for first player, I was like, yo.
Yeah, it actually looks pretty awesome.
yeah, it's definitely really cool.
So I just invited Gambit Masket versus Vanessa. We are waiting them to join the lobby and to continue with the bracket, which is almost to a close,
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
but still waiting for a lot of hype matches.
I'm quickly going to go and get some water as they're joining the game, just so I can get
Yeah,
prepared.
sure. The next
No comment.
tournament, yeah, we'll take some breaks from time to time. I thought of this so many times and just forget in the end to actually place a scene where we are breaking for 5 minutes.
yeah. It's just work, and more work.
Yeah,
Hard work.
work. Shoutouts to the peon in Warcraft 3. Work.
Work.
So they joined the lobby and we are almost
We're good.
ready to start the next match.
Okay, going
Please.
into the next match, it seems like Vanessa is gravitating towards Kitana more than Scarlet, and Gombot is going with his Sub-Zero.
Okay, so for me personally, as someone that kind of fight a lot, I hate fighting Sub-Zero with her. But it really depends on the way that she's going to approach. We said the same thing with Otto and Scarlet, and now Aero obviously does that the matchup on paper is not everything. So let's see if Vanessa is going to play this as well. Oh, nice swift punish on the ice ball early on. Okay, unfortunately, drops the combo though. The down four spacing.
Nice whiff
Okay.
punish with the back two from Gombot as well into a full combo punish. Spends the bar to get near to the KB. Continues on, not going to spend the bar, but keeps the corner right now. Pretty well thinking. Gets the low. Continues with the onslaught, uses the standing four as a reset. Unfortunately for him, low was not broken. I'm sorry, blocked.
His offense right now though is looking really good. That
Oh
corner is looking
wow, that
scary.
that
Yeah.
yeah, that ice ball was just Vanessa was not prepared for that.
Yeah, and she also challenged him in neutral quite a lot, throwing fans, which is definitely not something that she wants to do in this match. I think she does it once again. Yeah,
Again,
this is going to come back and bite her if she doesn't just start blocking in neutral more. It's definitely one of the reasons that Sub-Zero is considered as good as he is.
especially now, yeah, with the tools that he has from the custom variations. But a pretty solid play for Gambit as well. I mean,
Yeah,
offense-wise,
he's looking.
he is relentless right
Yeah,
now.
his offense has been really on point right now. Challenges with the down four, but she manages to get the jump in. Nice. Okay, good
Gets the
breakaway coming
breakaway.
from him. The down one wake up as well. Okay, the pushback gets the jump in. The down force wide. This seems to be the curse of the tournament so far. Down force wide is just working all the time.
Yeah, it is working all the time. I mean, it was not just that's not prepared. I mean, yeah, again. I mean, that was just the maximum range forward two into slide. Uses the already loaded crushing blow, and that's just game.
Yeah. He definitely played the matchup well. You know, it is definitely what you want to do as Sub-Zero in this matchup. You just dominate the neutral, you throw the ice balls. There's nothing that you can be definitely afraid of in the neutral because every trade is combo for you. So Vanessa definitely has to adjust and just don't challenge him in neutral as much. It's definitely what you want to be trying towards. But
Yeah,
it's hard if
especially not with Kitana. Maybe if she gravitates towards no, she's going to back to Kitana. But if she was to gravitate towards Scarlet again, then maybe yes, she can try to challenge him more into the neutral because Scarlet has kind of a better buttons.
I mean, she does, and the fact that she has a teleport is very good for baiting out ice balls because you can literally get a cool punish combo from it. So I'm honestly quite surprised that she's not trying the matchup out with Scarlet as well, but if she feels comfortable with Tana, so be it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, the down one manages to hit. She jails into the cancel. Targets, and then the down four hits, but doesn't jail into the back too. Again, charges him with the fancy neutral so consistently. Okay, doesn't get the jump to this time around. Nice
Overhead
grab on
was
the safety
blocked.
spin.
Yeah.
Okay, meet you with the ice ball. Nice teleport. Okay, good.
Forces
Very
the
good.
breakaway.
Yeah. Nice spacing on the down four just to get the whip punish on her back too.
Spends the
Sub-Zero's
bar.
down four is just a really good button.
Exactly.
Okay, the safety.
Speaking
creeping
of
kite.
safety, using the creeping ice, yeah. Was going to be for breakfast. Just
Yeah,
a
back to
okay,
target into the grab.
backdash with the slide. Yeah, uses the bar, and unfortunately Vanessa gets clipped by the ice
Yeah,
ball
that
over
jump
there.
was definitely just, you know, she just wanted to make things happen so fast, which is
Exactly.
definitely not the type of behavior that you want to show. Okay,
Yeah.
manages to get the fan. Gets the cancel into the grab. Okay, she doesn't get okay to this though. Okay, no,
Oh,
no.
that's quite unfortunate trade, and that is not the trade
Yeah,
that you want to have with Sub-Zero.
yeah, exactly.
I
She's
think that
definitely
he has the KB loaded right now. Oh my god.
oh the
Oh,
mix of. Oh my god, and the jump too into the grab as well.
what's for breakfast overhead
Oh,
into
nice
slide, but
block. Okay.
nice block from Vanessa.
Oh, doesn't hit confirm the back one tree. Okay, the overhead block yet again. Can be
Yeah,
set the
speaking
same for
of
her
which,
though.
and this is going to be game number 2. Uh, yeah, speaking about the neutral game, I'm not so sure if she will decide to try the Scarlet matchup, but as you said, uh, pushing into this particular Sub-Zero and this particular game started Gombot has at the moment. It's not a good idea. I can totally agree with you. And yeah, unfortunately, when she is concentrated on her offense that much, misses up with on the defense, and you do not want to miss on the defense against Sub-Zero because well, the 50-50 is the damage, the KB, everything. As we can see, Vanessa decides to keep the trust to Kitana. I think that she is going to use the same variation as no, actually, a little bit of a change of variation. I didn't manage to see what
Oh,
exactly
really?
she
I didn't
used.
see it as well. No,
But
it's the
the
same.
half blast stance and the low fan toss. Okay.
Okay, so the thing is that she was just playing like she's not playing against Sub-Zero in neutral. So if she just manages to stay calm, it's definitely going to be way easier for her because now she gets some plus frames. Okay, they oh my god, with nice with punish coming from Gambot. So clean on those right now. Spreading the bar just to get a KB as early as possible. Again,
Exactly.
just
Yeah.
the down 4 hits into the backdash. Doesn't get the anti-air. Okay, the down 2 to push him off first. The cancel, he gets opened up, he turns, the double jump 2.
Forces the
Oh
breakaway as
no.
well, but unfortunately gets clipped by the forward 1-2 into slide. Uses the bar to get and manages to use again the forward 4 as anti-air, and again manages to use.
Oh no, one
Oh
of those
no!
breakaways as
Oh
well.
no! Oh no! Oh no! This is not looking too good for Vanessa.
Gambit, however, just even gets the whiff punish immediately when the round starts.
Yeah, he
He's
has
even closer to
the
getting that
slide.
KB as well.
I mean, that was the third slide, so he has the KB loaded, I believe.
Nice whiff punish on the down 4 though, coming from Vanessa. Signs of life. Unfortunately, drops the combo once again. The chimp dropped at the back 1-3. She confirms.
Forces the breakaway again, but unfortunately commits to the whole string and gets open away from Gambot. Uh, Missed the opportunity to punish the teleport, and Vanessa still has a chance. I mean, oh my
Nice
god! And
grab
speaking of
too.
which, yeah, that oh no, oh my god, just barely managed just to get it back with the down one. So
She
yeah,
was definitely reading a
she's still in
breakaway, so
there.
she wanted to go for the instant air back forward 3, but
Yeah,
thankfully it worked out at the end.
absolutely, and she's still in this.
Oh no, she commits to the whole string. Bob manages to get a poke though, but he could have gotten a full punish. Okay, the jump 2 coming from Vanessa.
Using the
Into the
dance,
delayed
nice,
Psy.
nice.
Nice. Okay. The Psy coming once again. The plus frames. The cancel this time into the in the grab. Okay. Gets. Oh my god, she's so daring
That
whenever she
yes,
gets into the
but
stance.
it works. This time it works.
Okay, nice check on the back 3-2 stagger. Definitely not the easiest stagger to call out. He manages to get a full back 3 form. Okay. Standing forward to the
Resets.
reset. Oh my god.
Resets again.
The
The third
mix-ups,
time was
bro.
not.
The
Yeah, the mix.
mix-ups.
That's unfortunately game.
Good things from coming from Gambot. So he was really changing throughout a lot. He was resetting a lot. The mix-ups were working out.
Yeah, I mean it was the better game for him than Vanessa. But GG's to Vanessa and everything that she pulled through with her Scarlet and the Kitana as well. We thank you for your participation and hopefully we're going to see you soon in the next PS4 tournament.
Yeah, and even in the on the PC tournament.
Yeah, and even on the PC tournament. Yeah.
So thank you from me, Vanessa, for participating. But we are going on here with the semifinals of the winner bracket, which will show you Black Voter versus DSC Error, two players that we are very familiar with and whom faced each other a lot of times during their career.
Yeah, a bit of a rivalry over here.
Yeah, let me invite them.
Okay, so let's know, guys. See you in a
Yeah,
bit.
good luck to you. Good luck to Error as well, and make up a show. This is
So,
going to be quite an interesting match.
what do you
Volter
think
is not
is
going.
going to happen here?
Volter is not going to play the mirror match cheese anymore. So yeah, I'm seeing Koto versus Scarlet for game one. Then we'll see. But there is a chance, a small chance, that Error might cheese and use his Shao Kahn. And let's not forget that Shao Kahn got buffed.
Yeah, he did, And as you said, yeah, Black Volter will not go with the mirror match here. And my prediction is that he will go the first game with Frost, not with Scarlet. I think he'll go on with the main. But let's see.
Yeah, I think that he will continue with the main. Yeah, Scarlet has a character which was Voltus' main for quite some time as a character that is not going to be a good matchup. Not against Koto, but against Eros' Koto.
Yeah.
So yeah. Speaking of which,
And his Koto is one of the characters we
stays.
know.
Yeah, as noted, we're going to see Koto versus Frost.
So give
I'm
me the 10
just.
bucks. Give me the 10 bucks. Oh no. Okay,
Oh,
I'll give you the 10 bucks.
he heard us. Oh,
He heard us.
isn't.
So gross.
Okay, I'm curious. I'm curious to see how this is going to. I mean, yeah, he has a fantastic Scarlet, but still, I mean, you gotta watch out because like
Yeah,
today, Arrow is out for blood.
both are. So and
Both are,
and,
yes.
let's remember that Black Volter's first main actually when we first started playing this game. Actually, I saw him on the first tournament on MK11 in Sofia, which was I think almost 2 years ago now, and he played Scarlet then, and other few tournaments after that. But yeah, he switched after that to Frost.
Yeah, absolutely. Jumps in the command grab. Right, goes to the boiling point and spends the bar for more damage. Neutral jump into more damage. Yeah, this is not going to be fun for Error, but still,
Not at all
he has the.
with the zoning game of Scarlet that Scarlet has, but
Yeah, speaking of the zoning game.
the crushing ball here. She has a. Oh! and
Oh
she
my
is
god, the
fatal
raw
blow.
fatal blow just to use the armor.
This is a good thing to do in order to take the round. But yeah,
In order to take the cheese, yeah, the round one goes to Error. So yeah, this is a pretty. I mean, in terms of the offensive, I gotta say that Volter takes the offensive right here, but hey, Error is not going to give it quite away. So yeah, let's see. Oh, nice anti-air with a forward 4-4, forces the breakaway from Error.
Not sure why he used the breakaway here, however.
I think that he just wanted to stay with the matchup. Uses he does not use the bar on the command grab just to have it for the Oki and uses the unblockable. Forces the two down threes and he is quite plus with the down three. Might force him to use the 1-2 into the command grab.
And
So
great patience from Error here.
yeah,
Just
I
go
gotta
for
say
the
it's
buttons.
okay. Gets him with the low boiling point, spends the bar for more damage. And continues on. We saw Black Volter using the forward 2. Oh, nice. Teleport into the. Yeah, this is going to blow up. This is
This
the
is a
most damaging ultimate in the game.
This is the
Especially when you use it, this is 43% of your life gone, and it does not scale. What I noticed is that Black Volter stopped using forward 2 because, forward 2 into projectile because he saw that Error is ducking them, and just a roll forward 2 gets him again with the unblockable, just enough space to challenges the up 3.
So the zoning of Scarlet is for sure not working versus Error. He's prepared for this game style.
Exactly. Yeah. Manages to drop the combo and gets clipped by the concut. Again, no conversion from Arrow as well. But nice use of the parry to parry the forward two in that
The
situation.
second time he tries that, but the first time Arrow actually manages to wait it out so he can punish him. But this time, he gets the parry.
Yeah, oh my god, that was a pretty nice use of the boiling point all of a sudden, and Arrow was not prepared for that. I mean, you see him ducking, you see him ducking the projectiles, but I mean, let's not forget that Scarlet, it's all about the range. All about range of the normals, range of projectiles and everything. And you saw that Error was ducking the projectiles, but you saw him starting blocking because he was sure that Black Volter is going to use the tentacle.
Yeah. And once Koto is in a big range from Scarlet, and which was in this case on low health, it's virtually nothing to do. And yeah.
Absolutely. I think that that Error might go for the cat here.
Well,
No,
no.
decides to keep it. I mean, he has the offense, he has everything. So if he manages to keep the distance short between him, he's going to be all right. He has the opportunity to push the game. He has the opportunity to be offensive against Black Volter. So he just has to deal with the zoning
Yeah.
and just. I mean, his footsies has to be close range, in my opinion. Going for game number 2.
The cat would have been
Uses
a good choice, however, because he's going through the projectiles and oh, the parry here again.
yeah the parry, but Harry is prepared. Uses the unblockable again to challenge the roll, but gets clipped by the whiff punish from the back 2-2. Yeah, tries to use the forward 4-4 for the I'm sorry for the plus frames, but unfortunately whiffed and uses the Grand Discus as safety at the moment. So what we're seeing here is a neutral heavy game from Black Volter as well, but he is trying to get error away from him. You can see it by the everything that he is using. He is not trying to make any mistakes. He is not trying to use boiling point. He is not trying to use any mix-ups. He's just trying to get caught away from him.
Yeah.
And it's anybody's game right now. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
just a single clip into a fatal blow, and it's game. And we see a lot of patience from
oh, he could
Arrow
have
as well.
punished here, but yeah, great
Yeah,
choice.
just enough, just barely hits him with the unblockable, and round number 1 goes to Error.
Great round.
Yeah,
Was
but
so
now he has the full
calculated,
screen.
so calculated round.
Gets him with a crushing blow from the discus, and yeah, we have to be careful when zoning Korokan.
Yeah, but unfortunately he doesn't have this crushing ball now anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately he does not use the Conquered again for just the Oki and uses the unblockable, and Black Volter was not ready for the unblockable. I'm not seeing many command grabs from Era because wow, he waited in flawless block, but he is going to get blown up with this because, as previously mentioned, this fatal blow does not kill well,
I don't
and
think
this might be death.
no.
Just barely.
Yeah, but at this point, at this range versus Scarlet, I don't know what he has to do.
Yeah, he is prepared though. He is prepared. Don't count him out just yet.
I don't. Oh!
Gets him with the unblockable. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is just nerf. He doesn't let the nerves to get to him, and he does exactly what he needs to do in order to take the round. Which,
Absolutely,
in this case, it was so. Most of the players that I know would have just gave up, but not Error.
Yeah, absolutely. That's indeed just great play. And something that I noticed when they were playing the match, Error used the Conquered twice, not because many people will think that it was an input error, but no, actually he used the Conquered the second time because he was going to get Oki, and from the Oki he used the Unbreakable. No, not the Unbreakable, sorry, but the Unblockable, who managed to clip Volter before actually getting hit by the Fatal Blow, which unfortunately was not enough to secure the round.
Yeah, great.
So both players are just playing chess with each other. I mean, those are players who've been sparring partners for quite some time, so it's just it's not about knowing the characters here, it's about the mind games. Okay, uses the up 3 right now to challenges the unblockable. This time he was prepared and continuing. He is going in a bit more. Oh wow, nice up 3 into the forward block by waiting for the gap of Kodo's string.
He just stopped stops him in his tracks here.
Yeah, with punishes into the boiling point, I'm sure she's going to spend the bar. Yep, get as much damage as possible. Uses the blood port into the parry, but unfortunately, Error is not unfortunately, but yeah, Error was prepared and just used the down three to
And around
continue jailing into the up to the standing 1-2.
that's round following the crushing blow here. He just wants to get the advantage earlier in the round and to push him back as much as possible in order to be able to continue his zoning.
Correct. You see again using the Kankan for the second time because of the okay. Unfortunately, in this time decided to just wait it out, play a bit more. Yeah, ducks the projectile right away, but unfortunately was not able to punish in time, and the range was not enough. I mean, Koro still kind of suffers from the lack of mids. The only mid that he has is 11 frames. Again, uses the Kanka twice into the unblockable. Black Volter falls for it. Microdux does not use up the back two. Yes, does not punish us. Maybe that was nerfed. Maybe he decided not to. But unfortunately, he's now in a predicament. Oh, a lot of range, but manages to clip him with the forward to insta fatal blow, and that's game.
Once again, Error does what not many players can do. He just he's on low health. He's away from Scarlet, but he manages to take the round. No matter.
Yeah,
what.
he just cool, calm, and collected. You have to be cool, calm, and collected.
And I think that he told me earlier that he had a few drinks yesterday, so he might have some extra cool to him.
Yeah, uses the Concuts twice this time, does not use the unblockable, but baits the delayed wake up from Black Hole. So this is just mind games. He's just trying to see how he's going to react in a certain situation. As you can see, uses the unblockable right now, but the delay wake up again into the boiling point for as much damage as possible right now because of the using the blood port, and again jumping right away to crushes the blood, not the blood port, I'm sorry, the parry, but Black Volter manages to stop it in time. So yeah, this is anybody's game right now. Uses the Grand Discus for safety.
He has an issue to actually work with the parry here. He only managed to use it once and to get error. Error is just predicting the parry very well here, and game for him.
Game for him, yeah, that's 2-1. I'm noticing quite a bit of mind games from Error right here, and in this particular time, Volter is falling for him. We see the mind games with the double concuts. We see the mind games with the unblockables and everything, and he is like testing it. He's like, hey, I'm going to do this. How are you going to react? What are you going to do? You're going to do this. Yeah, so maybe I'm going to finish you off not with the unblockable, while I'm going to use the forward 1-2 into my advantage. So, yeah.
He thinks ahead quite a lot.
He thinks ahead. We might see a variation change, or it could be a character change. At the moment, he is gravitating towards Scarlet again, so let's see.
I think that he is very at this point, 2 games into the match, he is kind of used to Scarlet. Changing to Frost can just, make him. He needs 1 game to adjust to Frost versus Kotal Khan at least, and
yeah,
this could be bad for him, but he chooses Scarlet anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, uses the unblockable again. Unfortunately, just manages to clip him with the first hit, but uses the 2 concuts, baits the breakaway, baits the up 3 with a down 3 into the coming grab.
Is it the high the up 3? Scarlet? Because
yes,
he just he was able to down 3.
Sorry, not the. I think it was the up 2.
Yeah, but is it high because that was very strange what happened.
It is high, yes.
Yeah.
All up 2s are high, and yeah, baits the parry into the jump punch. This was the up 3, which was a mid, and yeah, we're going to. Okay, he's going to get clipped by the forward. For the forward 1-4 into the command grab, and this is going to be a match point for Error.
Yes, indeed. He just looks comfortable.
Oh wow! Oh
The
wow!
whip-
Oh wow! Using the forward 1-2 before actually the tentacle
oh,
was
the
put away.
backdash and
Yeah,
forward.
this is not looking good for Volter right now. Uses the bar, gonna throw him again in the corner. Uses the okay, the micro jump dash. Going to spend the bar to get as much damage as possible. Uses the forward dash and to the back dash. Tries to use the teleport as well just to
And
play
put
with
this
him,
in a row.
but yeah. Uses the forward for plus frames and error checks for him and it gets clipped. But unfortunately, that was a shimmy into the and uses the block. This is going to be he's not decided not to use the brutality, but yeah, this is going to be error's game.
Wow, that was
GG's.
GG's for sure, but that was quite and the friendship, the first friendship of the tournament actually that we see. on
Of
screen.
course, I mean those guys are just they have been sparring partners, they have been buddies, they have been just playing this game as soon as it came out. So this was just a game who came down to the mind games, and Volter is back with us. And Volter, unfortunately, in some situations, the mind games got to you. I saw a couple of situations when he was using two count to get the plus frames, and then you got clipped by the unblockable at that point. At some point in the game, you got adapted to that and started to use the delayed wake up, but then he started to bait your delayed wake up as well. So, what are your thoughts on the match?
I reasonably got smoked because he was just so well prepared. He honestly was all over me, and he was adapting on the fly even better than I was. So I mean, he
Yeah, I mean
definitely
that was
deserved that one. I mean, I definitely got smoked. I missed so many opportunities. I mean, I made so much bad decisions, and a few input errors really fucked me up. But yeah, he really made the most out of it.
I know, right? Yeah, you had a bit of unfortunate situations, but you had a pretty good confirms as well with the first the fatal blow that actually killed error in the first game. But then, unfortunately, the second time that you used the fatal blow, it was just a fraction away, and he manages to steal the round. So GG's to both of you, but in that particular setting, unfortunately. Error got the best of you.
And we
I'm
go.
definitely still win this though, so I will try to do better in the grand finals. Probably at least to reset that bracket.
Why didn't you use Frost? I'm not sure if you talk about that. I was inviting the players.
In my opinion, personally, I just think that Scarlet in a vacuum should do better against Kodo. And I'm sure that he has been sweating a lot just practicing for the game. I've seen him play it in the early hours. So I'm definitely sure that he's got those Ogre forest blocks. And my whole pressure is just revolved around Ogre. So if he forest blocks me, my ass is cooked. So I just wanted to go in with Scarlet because it was my first time main after all. So
Yeah.
I believe her the most, and I definitely could have done it with her. It's definitely not the character. It was definitely on me. I don't think it's a bad matchup either way.
No, we're not saying about a bad matchup, but in your occasion, I mean, we were talking after the second game that it was going to be quite late for you to pick Frost from now on, because you
Yeah.
got in tune to the matchup playing Scarlet, so you continued on. But yeah,
Focus on that.
So we continue with our losers round 4 game, which is VN Bop OC versus Gambit Mascot.
Bob coming once again.
The loser will be left on the 4th place in the tournament, while the winner
yeah,
will...
forces the breakaway, but breaks the breakaway with Cabal's hook swords. This is going to be a pretty interesting matchup, but wow, what an assault! What an assault from from Gambot right here, and round 1 goes to him. Let's see how Bob is going to react to it with his Sub-Zero right now, because he's having a bit of a hard time in the first round.
Yeah, Gamo's definitely looking a whole lot cleaner than he was earlier. Glad to see him adjust and just do better for himself in the tournament. He's definitely so close to top 3. He
Yeah,
definitely don't want to be out right now.
I mean, but Bob is not making it easy for him as well.
Yeah, definitely. Bob, especially in his last match, he was looking extremely clean. And so he does now.
Yep, uses the bar to get. Oh
Even
wow!
teabags him in
Oh
the...
wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! We had a we have a bit of a thing here. Someone is feeling confident right now, but you better be sure in your abilities and not get bite in the ass because, as far as I remember, it was a pretty decisive first round for Gambit. So yeah.
Oh no, fortunately he goes for the swipe. But he doesn't get punished by the way, so it's still looking good for him.
Okay,
All the
backdashes
way
the
from the
stagger.
backroom, still
Nice.
nice.
Uses the interactor right now for a bit more damage. Gets him with the overhead in the slide. Again, backdashes to the
Nice the
low, and
whipping.
that's game. Okay,
Oh,
forces the breakaway.
oh!
Okay, interesting.
He even got the KB on the grab, so if he plays his card right, this is actually pretty doable. He
Only a
Yep.
didn't
real
spend it.
master.
Oh, he spends it. He didn't spend it? Oh my god.
Why did he do this spin? But still.
Oh,
Just
Oh no! Oh no!
well.
Oh no!
He
Yeah,
almost had it. He was literally should have pressed 2-3 into Fatal and this could have killed. He was literally a string in Fatal away.
Unfortunately, yeah, I'm not so sure if that was just nerfs or something, but yeah, if he used the crushing blow from the grab, this could have been anyone's game. And just what I'm saying, I mean, we see some teabags, we see some everything, but um, by the looks of how he's playing, he better be careful because it might bite him in the ass.
yes, indeed.
I'm just so sad that Dombas wasn't able to make that combat because it would have been a second high back home today. He didn't still win. It's the only one game down. He was looking good. Just missed a couple of opportunities. If he manages to stay strong, he will manage.
Okay, going into game number 2 right now. Oh, interesting. Early breakaway.
It is actually pretty nice. He even gets the hit.
Uses the air projectile just to get missed by the ice ball. Tries to stagger again. This time again backdash into the back two. I'm sorry, back one, and that was a back two, but misses the ice ball.
A nice answer. He has been
Nice
looking
empty.
really clean with those.
Uses the bar again to get the KB as soon as possible. Backdashes again. I mean, he's not falling for the staggers. Well, from time to time, maybe, but he is prepared. Okay, clips him with a forward four, but gets clipped by the up to. Wow, that was nice. that was the only thing that he meant and had to do in order to get Cabal clipped.
Okay, the stagger checks him with the down one. Okay, nice with 20. Expects a breakaway even though Bob doesn't have meter, so I don't know about that choice. Okay, the slide gas into the... Oh no. Doesn't get... He could have gotten a full punish actually. Okay, gets with punished by the ice ball. Actually trip guarded even. Some mix-ups.
The mix-ups were sent into the mix-ups. He has been using it the whole tournament, and it's been doing wonders for him.
Yeah, it's really paying off, especially when you consider all the options that he
Oh
has
wow!
without
Again,
continue
he is 3
until...
for 3 in this tournament.
Yeah, he's forward force, man. He has been really good with those. Again, against the KD as well.
Onto
And
the
the slide to
right
finish things off.
slide, decides to use the KB just for fun, and that's a 2-1 for Bob. Wow.
Okay, so this is going to be a clean sweep. He was going to manage to get a game.
We see Bob in the chat. He is agitating Gambit to pick Sub-Zero so they can have a mirror, and I think that this is what is going to happen.
Okay, interesting. So,
Yeah, Gambit said that he was already thinking of that, so let's go. Same variation, same character, same skills. It's just in
a true
who's more
fashion
prepared.
mirror.
Yep, who's more prepared right now. Okay, trades both the trade with the back three, but Gambit gets clipped by
Oh,
the back
no
three
finish.
afterwards.
Oh,
That
nice. He interrupts the ice ball. Okay.
yes, that raw ice ball was not a good idea in my opinion.
Oh,
Baits the
misses the
up three.
shot, but puts himself in the corner. Manages to jail the back one after the down four, by the way. Okay, gets the corner once again. He even confirms the back
Nice
three to the
conversion.
1-2. Nice.
GG's. That's a match point for Bob right now.
Nice strip guard as well. Okay, the resets into the wall. Oh my
The
god.
mix-ups.
The wall once again drops the combo, unfortunately.
Wow.
Down 2 hits, doesn't confirm that. Oh my god. Almost gets the combo. Empty jumps. The back one jail. The KB as well. Token fishing
He
window.
is clean.
Down 4 hits. Fishing for the back 2 again. No,
And
sir. And the
And
brutal
finishes
as
with
well
a
at the end.
brutal. GG's to Bob.
I suppose we shall meet again, Bob.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
So,
when Bob Posey goes on in the losers final actually, and he'll be playing versus Black Volter here.
For the grand final spot.
Yeah, for the grand final spot where Error is waiting. Thank you, Gambit Masket for participating. This was an incredible showing of skills all throughout the tournament, and I hope to see you next time.
Yeah, you get a. Bob is asking you, should he stay in the lobby?
No need to stay in the. Oh, actually, yeah, Bob should stay in the lobby because he's playing versus Volter. I'll invite him right away.
Okay, and yeah, pretty good performance from Gombat over here. GG's and everything. Hope to see you again soon, and you are leaving the tournament with a hefty fourth place. Hmm. Okay, so we're expecting the next match to be. Sometimes, those type of matches. Bob is like, Volter, I'll give you free cabbage rolls if you let me win. Okay, so Black Volter, if you let him win, you're gonna get free sarmi,
Freeze
my
or-
guy.
Yeah.
Free sarmi. It even rhymes in Bulgarian.
Freezer me is always
Yeah,
good.
playing for the grand final spot. For the viewers who are not aware or may have been forgotten, please bear in mind that whoever goes in the the grand finals against Error has to first reset the bracket and then win 3 more matches in order to secure first place in the tournament, which means that he has to have 6 victories back to back.
Yeah, which is quite a hilltop to climb, but
But
history.
it's a second chance.
Yeah, history has seen this happen before. Why not again?
Many
And here we
times and
go.
many times. Yeah, Black Volter wastes no time with mirror shenanigans and all of that, and goes straight to his main, which is Frost, and of course Bob with his Sub-Zero. So we are going to see quite of a chilly match.
Yeah, chilly icy match. You know.
Yeah. So okay, uses the not a good trait, not a good trait for Volter right now, and I think that it was not a good idea for him to use the dive that much because sometimes he gets clipped by the ice ball, just like that. I mean, yeah, he's getting the damage, but not as much at the moment. But he is trying to bait. He is baiting the ice balls from Bob.
Yeah, and he's baiting them well because he's able to punish you already with the slide.
Oh my god, and with those jumpings and everything, confirms into he's going to do a full combo, uses the head, and yes, so what's going to be for breakfast? Breakfast is going to be a backdash against Ogre. Tries to use the interactable, but unfortunately gets ducked. And let's see if we're going to see a cross up. No, forces the breakaway, but gets him with the low.
And he
Again,
tried
oh
to
wow,
mix it.
oh wow, oh wow. He tried. He tried, and that was like
Great
seeing the
choice.
Terminator in front of him. Yeah.
It was a great choice to try, but unfortunately he was not able to get the
Blocks.
favorable.
Yes. Because the overhead was blocked. Manages to get clipped by the inch
His ice,
Frost's string.
sticks.
Yeah. Okay, we see a lot of cross-ups from Bob here. Oh, he's using the variation with the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shades of Sub-Zero's Grandmaster from MKX. But again, in the corner, and yeah, the Augurs are just relentless for pressure and for safety. Again, tries to use the grab into the interactable, but Bob manages to jump away and manages to hit him with the overhead, but unfortunately was not able to use the ball because he did not in-house 10 round. Actually, game number 1 goes to Volter.
Yeah, just another solid performance by Black Volter. All throughout the tournament, except for the loss versus Error, where he also was playing very solid. He's just not giving a chance to his opponents. And actually, this is his second match versus Bob. They played versus one another, and actually Black Volter put Bob into the losers bracket by winning 3-1. So this is a rematch
Yeah.
of what we saw previously. Let's see.
Yeah,
let's
it
see
is,
if Bob
and
will be able to come up with something here.
Bob has the potential to do so. We saw it in the previous matches when he basically ran Volter for his money. So I think that he just needs to concentrate more about his neutral game, and he will be looking a lot better. He decides to go for the variation with a ice trap again. Yeah, decides to use it in the neutral more often, but let's not forget that Frost can be a quite of an obnoxious zoner. But yeah, backdashed into a back one. I'm sorry, into a full conversion.
Oh,
Plus
good
frames
block.
from the trap, but unfortunately not enough. He's going to reset with the Ogre, and yeah, gets him with the back one too. Has to pay attention. Bob was not paying attention to the plus frames that Frost gets. Oh, wow, uses the trap to actually get the dive in.
Yeah, just dives into the trap. This time it didn't work for Volter, and it looked beautiful.
Okay, raw X-ray. Yeah, I'm sorry, fatal blow from Volter, but was not it. Oh my God! Can you imagine if he got into the trap again?
And it was just ended the trap when he went through it. It was a matter of frames here.
Yes. Oh my God! Again with the down 4 against Slide, and Volter was not prepared. Like I said, this is anybody's game right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Bob is making some work right now, and Volter needs to concentrate as well. Yep, baits
Again,
the ice ball again, but with punishes with the back 2.
Oh,
Forces the breakaway. Again! Backdash into the semi. He has decided not to spend the bar. He uses the overhead. The late wake up comes from Volter, and he's going to have a free corner right now. Yeah.
And Frost in the corner is. Everybody in the corner is quite dangerous.
Yeah, he's going to use the bar, gets the corner for himself as well. Oh, gets the trap. Nice. Nice. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Uses the bar, and that's it. 1-1. I mean, Bob is doing some work.
Yeah, he just woke up and straight up two rounds for him without much opposition from Black Water here. And
Exactly.
we are
I
going into the
mean,
third game.
not only did he wake up, but he is consistent. And that is what is winning him games right now, consistency. He's backdashing and wave punishing. Again, backdashing and wave punishing. He uses the traps. Predicts the dive-ins. Yeah, gets clipped from time to time, but I mean,
A big change from the first game that we saw.
absolutely.
A big change.
Absolutely. I think that Volter is going to remain with Frost. I'm not so sure if it was a change in terms of skills. We're going to see in the loading screen. No, continues with Ice Quake in the Ogre. And what I'm seeing right now is that the Arctic Trap is making more use for Bob right now in this matchup.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he used that skill in the first game that they played. I don't really remember. Oh, but the dive kick again works for Black Volter. It's like every game is different. One game the
Yeah.
trap is working for. And
Again, speaking of the trap right now,
yeah.
forces the breakaway.
This is a trap and dive kick versus. That we can change their names. Frost will be dive kick and Sub-Zero will be
Sub-Zero will be trap. Yep, absolutely. Oh wow! Uses the slide to go below the ogre, and yeah, shades. Like I said, shades of Grandmaster Sub-Zero from MKX. I'm not so sure about this back to right now, which causes him to get fully combo punished.
Oh, great.
I'm not so sure if that was actually a drop or intentional, but
I
I'm
think that it
pretty
was
sure that it was intentional.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did it for sure in order to,
to be hella plus. He was hella plus right there. Gets him with the overhead into the ice trap, and yeah, ice trap is doing wonders right now. Gets the plus frames from the trap, but gets clipped by the auger,
Bob
and
is not taking advantage of his traps in the corner. He managed to put Black Water in the corner twice and put a trap in front of him and just let him go away.
that is correct.
Yeah.
That is absolutely correct. But still, I mean, he is playing. I think he is trying to play more unorthodox right now because Volter is not prepared. I mean, as you can see, he is getting clipped by random things. So he's not playing with this character right now.
And
Before,
this is a
yeah,
game to Volter. Just a
Volter
mirror to the previous game, very solid from Volter, and he just takes it a little fast, actually.
exactly. What Volter was lacking right now is that I think that when he plays more defensive against Bob, he suffers, and when he plays more offensive, Bob is like getting smothered,
Yeah.
and he is not able to deal with his offense, and he's not able to set up his things properly. At the same time, Volter was having any issues because, as we just spoke, Bob is playing quite unorthodox, and Volter was getting clipped by random stuff just because he was not.
Yeah, but
He was not.
the good thing is that he was getting clipped, but just getting clipped doesn't give Bob so much damage. Like
Correct.
you said earlier, he didn't take advantage of the really good situations that he made. He managed to put Black Water in, which essentially cost his game here, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
And game 3 is on.
Actually, this is game 4.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, gets him with the ice trap right now. Yeah, we're seeing quite. I mean, he's a bit more calculated with the ice traps and trying to get as much damage as possible, which was lacking. Barely misses the back to anti-air, but oh no. Just walking backwards would not be enough. Frost has way too much range.
Oh, and very good.
Okay, manages to clip one. Yeah, forces the breakaway. Was not clipped because he continued with uses the plus frames, but unfortunately did not commit. And we'll just continue on the neutral. Gets him with the overhead. Nice. He's going to spend the bar. No, he's not going to. He was going to spend the bar
Oh,
from.
wasn't he able to use the fatal blow here to confirm into the fatal blow?
Unfortunately, not. Yes. And the roll slide. Wow. Okay.
This was so close.
Yeah, we see a bit more poking from Black Bolter right now because he does not have a lot of things to do while the Arctic Trap is on the ground.
Yeah, he just has to wait and
Uh,
poke.
exactly, but Bob is just waiting. He is just taking his time when he uses the. It's like a bit of a breather when he uses the trap. Oh,
Oh,
gets the roll up with the grab. Again, clips him with the ice quake.
oh, and that was beautiful conversion.
Absolutely. Decides to use the. Okay, nice. I didn't know it actually worked. He tried to use the interactable and just move the hitbox from Frost, but yeah, this is going to be round from Frost.
And the
He
match
shifted
point.
the hitbox and got in the ice trap, which is kind of impressive.
Yeah, knowledge.
So yeah, match point for everyone. No, actually, match point for Black Volter.
Unfortunately, because of the overlay, we cannot see the rounds.
Yeah. But they both won.
Oh, great roll out of the corner. And great
Oh
punch
yeah,
there.
the anti-air that Frost has. I mean, one of the best anti-airs in the game with the down 3 because she shifts all of her hitbox lower.
Actually, Frost seems to have a lot of options when the trap is on. She like has two pokes which just go through the trap, and when they hit Sub-Zero, she's able to convert into a full combo.
Oh wow! I don't think that was intentional, but it was actually quite nice to use.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Oh
just
no!
YOLO,
Oh no!
YOLO
No!
strike.
No!
This
Yeah.
was this was nerfs. The
These
YOLO,
was nerfs. Yeah.
and
I think that's game for Black Volter,
yeah,
and
3-1.
unfortunately, Bob is going to be out of the tournament, and Black Volter moves to grand finals against Error. I think it's best we take a breather for like 5 minutes before the grand finals. GG's to
Yeah,
Bob. Thank you for your participation, and congratulations on the third place of the tournament. We hope to see you next time, and next time you should have mentioned the cabbage rolls a little bit earlier in the tournament, and maybe you could have
yeah.
a bit of
Okay,
a bit of an advantage.
we'll take a 5 minute breather here. I'll change the scene to the starting soon scene, just to go to the toilet, and we'll start with our final match after that.
Grand finals.
Grand
Yeah, so
finals.
we're going to take five guys here in a bit.
BRB, don't go anywhere.
What's up, guys?
Okay, so we are back with our final game, the grand final game of this tournament, which will be Black Volter versus Error. A match that we've been seeing for quite some time now. A grand final that is not a surprise. Uh, and we'll see it again. In order for
Yeah.
Black Volter to win, he has to take 2 sets here.
Just
Uh,
has 2 sets, which means 6 matches.
yeah, 6 matches.
6 matches. Let's see. Are we going to see the Scarlet again? No, we're going to go back to the Frost. He has warmed up with the Frost right now from his previous matches. He told us earlier that he was not so sure about the Frost. As you can see, he is just taking his time to think about it if he is going to continue. But yeah, decides to go with the Frost.
He certainly has a
Mm,
momentum with Frost, and why not to try her out? Because
yeah,
she has a good tools versus Koto. Black Volter has the experience versus playing versus Error. Actually, they are sparring partners, which can be seen in every game that they play,
yeah,
and at least for the first game, he can try her out, see how it feels.
yeah.
And here we go, our grand final. Error versus
Grand
Black
final.
Volter. Or the other way around.
Okay, so Black Volter opted for different variation right now. He is trying things out, and this is going to be a bit of a slow startup right now because I mean he has the option to. Oh no 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 no! You don't do that against Big Daddy Koto. I mean with that forward two, you just don't whiff.
Absolutely. He has the damage input of a Big Daddy Koto.
Of a Big Daddy Koto, yeah, speaking. Using the 2 counts into the unblockable again.
Yeah.
Again, he gets clipped by the unblockable. I mean, uh, at
Oh,
the moment,
the
Arrow has
damage.
been 4 for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, uses the overhit, gets punished, and this might be actually a reversal.
Yeah. He just lost the match with not being able to land the unblockable first.
Unfortunately, yeah, and decided to use the overhit, commits the overhit, and gets punished for
Oh,
it.
and what a. He
Uh,
just
I,
stopped him in his tracks.
Yes, absolutely. Stop the forward two with the ogre, and at the moment the ogre is doing some work. I
Well,
mean, look at him. He cannot advance. He cannot advance.
yeah.
Oh wow, clips him with a raw unblockable. I'm loving that.
Well, he wasn't able to chase him up, unfortunately for him. But Black Volter has a lot of advantage here in this round, and he's close to taking the first game. But
Yeah,
never count out the Big
never
Daddy
count
Koto error.
Big Daddy Core. Yeah, Big Daddy error in this
Oh,
particular way. And speaking of which, he uses the armor from the fatal blow just to get an advantage. So right now, after this fatal blow, this is anybody's game.
yeah. But he gets himself into the corner again.
He gets himself and uses the head to break the breakaway. Wow, game 1 goes to Vulture. I mean, he is trying and he will do whatever he can. He will claw his way up, but he will do everything he can to do a reset.
He'll climb that mountain if he has to. Okay, one down, 5 to go for him.
Yep, 1 down, 5 to go. Simple, isn't it?
Yeah, so simple.
Not when your opponent is error.
No, not for sure. And when Error has the advantage here, he only has to take 3 games. Not only,
Exactly.
of course, because it's a Black Volter, but he has a little less pressure on him, and he has a little bit more time to adjust to Black Volter's gameplay.
Absolutely, and also to experiment. He has the time to experiment, even if things don't go well with Koto. He has many other characters that he can continue on. Although he has been making work with Koto, but still
Yeah.
has many other characters that he can continue with. So
We have
let's
our
see.
game 2.
Okay, gets him with the instant forward two, but unfortunately was not able to convert and ready for the throw. Yes, he teched it. Let's not forget that Frost has the opportunity to zone in as well. But those augers are the thing that they're making it work. If they hit you, she's plus. If they hit you on hit, she's plus. If they hit you on block, she's safe. So that's what makes Frost so scary right now. But let's not forget this is Big Daddy Koto. And Big Daddy Koto is doing some damage. Unfortunately commits to the screen, but it was more important for Black Volta to go out from the corner than to punish. So Error gets away unpunished.
Oh, and now he can go into the fatal blow and probably take this round. Yeah, that's what
Yes,
it was.
unfortunately he's going to commit right away.
But
I
this
mean,
might not heal. I mean, the scale
unfortunately,
quite big.
yeah.
It's not like
First,
Scarlet's fatal blow.
absolutely. Frost's fatal blows quite a
Oh,
bit, and
just like that.
speaking of, yeah, as previously stated, do not whiff and do not try to outzone
Just a great
Korokan.
timing by Kodokan. He just waited out his turn to use the crushing blow here. He was baiting
Correct.
for it. Okay, this is quite a good pushback. Oh, and the flawless block.
Absolutely, yeah. Continues on to use the disc and flawless buck again on the disc. Now decides to use the forward one. Uses the disc as safety. It's just measuring right now, but unfortunately, Volter is losing this projectile trade game. And as you can see, he's trying to get inside, but this is what Heror wanted the whole time. Wanted to bait him so he can use his advancing story strings to his advantage.
Yeah. They started playing a lot more careful here. This is
Yeah.
a round that
This-
will take time, and we're only 30
Oh.
seconds left. So
Yeah,
Volter is in the
okay.
corner.
Error was ready. He decided to take the damage, but was not going to let his breakaway be broken as well.
And
So
he didn't
he
believe-
decided to wait. That was so
Oh.
smart.
Yeah.
That was so smart. Converted from the down one into the command grabbing. He's going to use the corner as well.
And the time is almost over. Like I said earlier.
Yep, he's
2,
going to
1,
dash away and
And
oh,
it's game for error.
yeah, for error. Yes. 1-1, two more for error, and as we all can see, I'm sure these guys are sweating right now. I'm sweating right now. I cannot imagine what they're
I've
going
been
through.
sweating since the beginning of the tournament, so
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, at the moment, yes, this is anybody's game, but error has a slight advantage right now.
mental advantage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, sometimes nerves are getting into Black Volter, and like a typical normal human being, he starts to make mistakes, which is normal.
I'm glad to see that he didn't change to Scarlet. I think that he's playing very well with Frost right now, but no matter that he lost the last game.
At the moment, I think that judging on Error's playstyle and Black Volta's playstyle, Frost is making it work better because of the Ogre, because of the plus frames, and because of everything. So yeah,
Let's see how it goes.
yeah. Tried to go with the forward two again, but was clipped by the
Oh,
down four by Scarlet.
he just didn't block the second hit.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Manages to flawless block into up two on the second hit from Frost, but unfortunately
Able to convert.
was able to convert, but forces the breakaway, and now he has all the tools to work with and the damage as well. Going to choose the corner, continuing to use the discus, and yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, he was prepared. he was prepared. It was like a micro reaction as soon as he saw the body. And again, yes, he's just using the discus, and just picking up his footsies right in the beginning, and right at the time that he can use a up to. I'm sorry, no, forward two, and he has the opportunity. He's going to use it just like now. And since Kodo has the safety from the discus right now, he's had nothing to lose.
Yeah, and this is pretty one-sided right now.
Unfortunately, yeah, this is a pretty one-sided. I mean, Black Folder is crumbling right now. He is having issues with errors, gameplay in his assault, and at the moment, in terms of the matchup, yeah, Error is superior at the moment.
Sorry.
No, no worries, bless you. I mean, still, as mentioned, do not count Black Volter out, but I mean, judging by the looks of it, yeah, Error is not.
Troll command grab this game, I think. Like,
Yep.
Oh, and with the
Oh no,
sun-
no, no! That was cheese.
That was cheesy.
Yes, I mean when you're in the corner and he cancels into the sun. Unfortunately, with that health difference, there's nothing you can do. The only thing that he could have done maybe was a fatal blow,
Yeah.
and judging by the startup of the fatal blow that Frost has, he could have gotten clipped again.
Yeah,
So-
it was a gamble, but maybe he should have tried it. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, either way, if he hit it or not.
Let's
So
see if-
we are going to tournament match for
Yeah,
yep,
the Switch I actually expected.
the Switch
this.
too.
This last game was just quite dominant from Error, which it's normal to cause a switch to Scarlet.
Correct.
So yeah, tournament point for Error here.
Tournament game for Error, yes. And let's see what happens.
Let's go.
I think that we are going to see a bit of how to put it, a bit of as you can see, more offensive side of Error, because he is more comfortable with the Scarlet matchup, I think. But hey, look at the teleport. The teleport is going to do some work right now. Okay, raw with the raw, yeah, he's going to start using the raw command grabs, because right now Error is more concentrated on his defense, and he is just not prepared because he was not using it. But hey, he uses the trophy himself, keeping him in the corner. Baits, okay,
This
that was a flawless block. Yeah, that was a flawless
Flawless
block of the up two into an up two, and okay, a pretty decisive round from Black Volter here.
This
He's
is some
proving he's alive. Yeah.
pro game here.
Oh no, not this time. Decides not to use the. Decides not to use the crushing blow. Decides to use the. Unfortunately,
With
the.
Scarlet, he's
the
much
knockdown.
more able to hit his forward. 2 or 3 was the move
For who?
for Koto.
For Koto is the forward two with
Forward
the
two,
sword. Yeah.
With Scarlet, he's able to to punish it, to make it whiff, which he wasn't able to do when playing with Frost.
That is correct, yes. And Black Volta at the same time has the option to punish more, but oh yeah, here comes the.
But this is a round.
Yep, I mean he has way too much damage already, and that's tournament point right now for Error. That could be the last game of the tournament. I mean, Error is not going to give it away that easily, but at the moment, yeah, Error is just slightly shrinking the health difference right here.
And he buffed himself with his command grab.
Yep. Speaking of the command grab, yeah, the tick throw from the 1-2, and he's going to put him back in the corner. Manages to squeeze in an up 3, but yeah, that's shimmy, and that's game. That is going to be game, and GG's, your champion, yet again,
Yeah, DSC.
GC Error. Congratulations to Black Volta as well for taking a decisive A decisive second place right now, of course, finishes the game with the friendship because those two guys are buddies and no hard feelings are there. Well earned
Of
victory
course.
for Error, and of course, well earned placement for Black Vulture as well. And
So solid play
GG's.
from Error. Let me check if they want to actually join the the voice chat and say a
It
few
it will
words
be good, yes.
before we wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm going to do a small interview with both of them.
Yeah.
Ah,
While we are waiting for them to join here, the voice chat, I just want to say thank you to all the players that participated, to all the to all the people that watch the stream, subscribe to the stream, and especially to the commentators and to RL Blackwater and to most of all right now to yeah, I just forgot your nickname, Sir Hits a lot. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
I had a brain fart here for a moment, but yeah, you've been great once again. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you for your time and thank you for the opportunity again. Black Vulture is here in the lobby
Yeah.
right now. We're going to do a post match interview right now. So, uh, tell us what happened.
Um, he outplayed me.
Yeah.
He honestly did. It was kind of close, but the thing is that the every wrong decision that I make, he hits me for like 36% into a guess. So yeah, I definitely couldn't afford to make those. I tried to adjust, but yeah, it really came down to the fact that he was just more prepared. He definitely got the whiff punishes. He definitely just got everything right. The dig grabs. He definitely didn't grab me once in the first games just so he can condition me to grab the hell out of me when it matters the most.
What we actually discussed with Sauron, yes, and managed to keep it with the unblockable a couple of times. What we've noticed is yes, we all know that Error is a fantastic player such as yourself, but we are seeing a different breed right here with his Koro. His Koro is so on point. He's way more on point than his Shao was. He's way more on point than his Johnny. And uh,
He has his matchups right as well. As I said earlier, is that I don't like playing Frost against Koto. It's really because he just has longer range, better damage, and he even zones her out. And I'm so glad that someone finally zoned out Frost with Koto. Because every single Koto out there just complains how this character is so zone heavy and you can't get into her. And uh, Error was literally out here zoning my ass like there is no tomorrow. So that
yeah,
was an awesome display of how the matchup should actually be played. And yeah, he was extremely ready. Yeah, his whiff punishes were just so good. His dugs, his option selects, it was just all around amazing plays coming from him. Uh,
yeah,
Either way though, I'm gonna try and not stay down for that long. So maybe the next tournament I should be able to do better. And here he is right now.
Yeah,
yeah. Here he is starting with
Hello.
the post match
here is
interview,
our
and here we
returning
have
champion.
the Error, our returning champion, using Korakao this time. Tell us, please, how do you think your last match went, and how are you
Overall,
feeling?
the performance during the tournament, the whole tournament.
Honestly, I'm super shocked I managed to get a timeout with Koro Khan.
Well,
But
man, we were saying that you're Korakao and something else.
yeah, I decided to try a bit harder this tournament since I only managed to get fourth in the last one I participated in. I felt like this was below my level of play, so I decided to try a bit harder this time. I'm surprised I managed to deal with this frost pick with Koro. I had prepared spawn as well, but that didn't come into play.
Yeah, what we actually discussed it with Walter as well, is you're trying to condition him, one round no grabs at all, second round grab after grab after grab after grab, and what we notice is that in terms of Conditioning in terms of mind games, in terms of whiff punishes and everything. Unfortunately for him, you just had the edge.
Well, I won this one. He'll win the next one. You know, it's how it goes with us, how it's always been.
Absolutely, and this has been DSC error, and he is going to take the first place in our tournament, and he will be winning the first prize, which is going to be the Todd McFarlane figurine of Baraka. Number two
CG.
goes to yes. Number two goes to Black Vulture. He's going to be leaving home with a fucking awesome Mortal
Actually,
Kombat T-shirt,
actually, it's a Sub-Zero T-shirt.
a
It's
Sub-Zero
yeah,
T-shirt. Okay.
it's not a T-shirt that you've ever seen because I am getting them from a place that it's quite unknown, but they have their own style on making the T-shirts. So I will show you the show you the T-shirt later on, and yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for having me, guys.
yeah, thank
I'll
you.
bail for now. See you
Bye.
next tournament, I guess.
See you
See
next
ya.
tournament, my guy.
Thank you once again to everyone involved, and we will be signing out now. Bye.
Yeah. Peace out. Bye bye.